Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. Happy New Year as well. If we haven't had a chance to see each other, we've got a great show for you tonight, as we always do. And tonight is all about amazing jewelry, but this is a special night for opportunity, values, and a lot of brand new that we have for you, including some sneak peeks of what is to come over the weekend. So we're so excited to have your company tonight. We've got a lot of special ideas, a lot of one-onlys. How about this? One of the most affordable pieces of jewelry, but it doesn't get much better than what is affordable because of what we're going to bring you in value. This is going to be a necklace, which you wouldn't expect given that all the gold the necklace requires, with a pendant, with diamonds, with one of the most exotic stones in the world, and yet it's going to be one of our most affordable pieces we've brought to you in some time. So there is truly something for everybody, whether you're looking for a museum Tanzanite, a museum Parahiba, a museum diamond. We've got some beautiful, rich, saturated pink diamonds for you, as well as anything else in between. It's really about great shopping, amazing collectibles, pieces you're going to have for a lifetime that you will never stop loving. That's what it's all about. And yet with all that sensational quality, it's about great value as well. So we're going to bring that in spades tonight. We've got a very, very special aquamarine. I will say we had a gorgeous aqua and Morganite last night, but we've got another aqua and another Morganite, and we're going to keep the Morganites affordable. So that's going to be coming up if you want a little larger stone. I know that we had a really, really cool value last night. It was a smaller stone. It was about a 35 pointer. We're going to bring you a much larger stone here tonight if you want to get on the pink barrel train. And then we've got a really, really special 1140 blue wing. That's actually not my largest today. I've got a 16 karat that is an emerald cut that you simply have to see to believe, but we are going to bring the 1140 if you want an oval. That's also got, you know, we love big diamonds around here, but we like those really, really big diamonds as accents. So we're going to see one of those today. It's an oval with actually two different cuts of diamonds together in that one. And then the list goes on and on. There's even a pair of earrings tonight that looks a little bit like, kind of like $200,000, $300,000 diamond earrings, but they're not, after all, $200,000 or $300,000 diamond earrings, but they certainly look like that. And you know we don't do faux, so what could that be that's going to give you that look, but without that price tag? So all of that and more to get to. We even have some bangle deals. There's a bangle here, truly 18 karat solid gold and diamonds like you've never seen priced before. It's a one only, that's why I mentioned it now. So if you want a diamond bangle that's a little something out of the ordinary, not your basic, not your typical, we've got that for you as well. Kunzi is here, opal is here, blue zircon is making a rare appearance. We even have a special cashmere, and I know our cashmere last night went really, really quickly. So tonight we'll bring you yet another cashmere sapphire, and it's unheated material, so get ready for that. But I thought we would start with something that is one of our rare stones, and obviously we bring you rare pretty much everything we bring out, but there's actually something really incredible happening in the terms of tourmaline, but of course being really something we see less frequently than we do Parahiba. Parahiba being one of the rarest stones on planet Earth, and yet this is a stone we don't see nearly as often as we do our Parahiba. So I think that really kind of sets the stage for rarity beyond. It's a blue, true blue tourmaline, and that means it's Indicolite. Last night we had a gents piece. Tonight it's about the ladies. Take a look at this. And as we say, ladies first. So we've got this special piece for you. 1122808 is happening now, and that's a 40-point Indicolite stone. And already my wheel is all out of sorts. But look at how beautiful this is. This is a really good color. It just reminds me so much of that great gent style we had last evening. But yes, for the ladies here, because you've got a double halo. Still going to give you great diamond weight here. It's going to be a 63-point diamond weight overall. And you've got the option to change the gold as well. So no hesitation if you're going, oh, it's perfect, except I really want yellow, or except I really want rose. Well, we're going to do that for you for free. So never hesitate to let us know how we can help you there. But it's a 40-point Indicolite. And you can see, you know, we can't just dismiss the fact that it's got the clarity it does, because this is a stone that doesn't usually give us clarity like that. It doesn't usually give us clarity much at all. You're usually going to have to settle for inclusions in your Indicolite that are eye visible, and that is just not the case here. I mean, we're giving it a pretty close-up look, and you're seeing here how beautiful that stone is. So all of that, and yet we're going to make it a really nice, affordable deal for you. Let me try it on. In $19.99 it's supposed to be. We're going to help you out. So a much better value coming your way. Here's what it looks like on. So a really special idea for you when it comes to just getting something unique, specialty, bright and clean. Yes, it is. True blue color, of course, like I always warn, this is not going to be a sapphire blue color. Indicolites never are. They're not sapphire blue. They're not topaz blue. They're not even zircon blue. They're their own unique, almost like a peacock blue, almost like a teal blue. blue. And yet that's super exotic material. It's not even going to be $1,500. Take a look at it up close one more time. We'll be seeing this out the door in a hurry, no doubt about it. If you have any requests, of course, get those in. Always happy to help you out with those. But this one's going to be a lot better than even 15 or 14. And I know we don't have a lot of Indicolites. And the last time we saw one, it was gone before we even got a chance to price it. So that's how they tend to go, because you know we have more collectors than we do collectible stones. That is often the case. So just keep that in mind. And we're going to make this one, you know what, skip it. $9.99. That's it. First caller. A $9.99 opportunity. You can have any gold you want. We're going to, of course, take care of the sizing for you as well. So that's going to be just a quick, nice one only to start our show. Open it up with something exotic. Hey, you know what? We also had a really cool tourmaline last night out of the Congo. It was that blue-green material. Well, I have a different cut in that stone tonight. Same stone, same origin, same beautiful colors, but it's practically a round. Wait till you take, I might just give you a little hint right here. That's pretty. That's not even in focus yet. That's a pretty stone. Talk about looking like Paraíba. That one definitely does. So how about $9.99? We'll give it a final 15 seconds, then we're going to be racking on. We've got, oh, and more Tanzanite drops are here. I've got beautiful emerald cuts in Tanzanite drops, and we do have a big pendant. So we take into account every last request we get, and I know just last night we were fielding some requests for more Tanzanite earrings and more Tanzanites and pendants in different styles, and so we've got those for you as well. So this one is available if you'd like it. I'm thinking about getting right to this bangle because that's the kind of value we have. 111-7453. I popped it on. There is, usually we talk about average size wrist sizes for our bangles. This one is actually a little bit smaller than what we typically do. So I want to show it here first because I would really recommend, this is best for somebody who wants maybe perhaps if you'd like to get, if you're really a teeny tiny petite wrist, and I have about I wear a 7-inch usually, sometimes depending on the style, sometimes a 6 3/4. This one's more snug, so it's going to be best for if you wear a 6 1/4, 6 1/2. I would say this is a perfect bangle for you. It's still a hinge closure. It's got a carat 11, but do you see what it does here? This is that zigzag design that we love. So just that really beautiful 100% across the top half. So you've got that beautiful, beautiful look there. And then of course, really easy on, easy off. There's a little button here. So once you press that down, it's going to release the closure. Let me make sure I've got that safety catch open. So you just give it a little bit of that push and then you're going to release it and then it locks and then you're going to have a figure 8 safety as well. You see that little textured button right there? That's going to be where you open it up. So let's take a look at it up close because I know you're excited to see these beautiful diamonds you have. And then we're going to get it out the door. And of course that Indicolite, if you'd like it, is still happening. It's still available. So if you'd like to grab that, you certainly may. And that's a great idea. I would highly recommend it. And just again, that beautiful, I know we had somebody wanting to see that one more time before we get gone, find out who's going to take that one. And then of course, that beautiful bangle, which is going to be all that stunning gold. So this is going to be our last call on that one. So let me know if you'd like it. And yes, we have that tourmaline, the big Congolese coming up as well. So we'll have that for you also. And a really, really special piece on the way in pink diamonds. And also we have a whole wheel, a range of earrings that are super colorful and fabulous and fun. So we'll see those too. And that's all coming up. So lots to get to tonight. It's going to be a pretty rapid pace. We're going to show you a lot of great jewelry throughout the show. So I hope you can stay with us and enjoy all that we have to show. I do have an opal. So there was that request and then we'll get to that bangle. But here's the opal that is so fabulous. This is one that kind of like another take on something. Boy, that's good, right? That is, I wish I could darken. I'm going to actually walk around here and try to darken one of the lights here for a brief moment so you can really see what this is all about, because there are stronger colors than what even meets the eye here on camera. This is going to be a one only, of course. 1122810 is the item number here. That is a fabulous piece and a full carat of weight. So you're getting a nice size here. And then it also, of course, is going to have that double halo in the diamonds to dress it up a little bit more. So we love that one. And yeah, it's going to be, see if I darken the light a little bit, you see how much bright and more bright and more vivid the colors get. It's got a real turquoisey blue-green base color to it. So that's going to be here. And we'll make this really simple and easy. It's got a $2,999 price tag. The diamond weight is 51 points on this mounting. Always has been, always will be, classic as can be in the styling of it, and we're going to make it super affordable right here, right now. It's a 108, 51 points in the diamonds, yellow gold, or change it. You do not have to leave it in the yellow gold. So if you would rather have a different gold color, be our guest, do that. You can have that opportunity right now to get that one in any gold you like. We just went with the richness, given that there's actually visible yellows, which is always tough to find in an opal, and then reds, pinks, purples, greens, blues, all the colors of the rainbow, the full-on Roy G. Biv, which is is the acronym for all the distinctive colors of the spectral elements of the rainbow. You have it all, and really nicely done. Again, this is a really bright light that we have it in as far as the environment, so this is never friendly to opals. So I'm going to just again block that light to remind you here how much richer this is going to get, but that's still not telling you the whole story. There's even more richness. I don't know if we could maybe even iris down for a brief moment. Sometimes that helps give you a little bit more of a true visual on what to expect there with that opal. But how about this? I mean, it helps a little bit, right? But you got to, I know it's a little leap of faith with these opals here because they're going to look so much better than they even appear here on camera. And let me move it back. I'm going to show you the other direction here, all the sides. Look at that yellow. I always find the yellows are really tough to find. The reds are too, but the yellows become super elusive, even in the best of our opals out of Lightning Ridge. This is black opal, 51 points. I'll blow it out right now. It's not $29.99. Watch this on the hand. I think you're going to like it. And it's your go with everything, wear every day, superstar stone that you never need to even think twice about. You just put it on and wear it and enjoy it because obviously it's got all the colors you could ever want. And it's going to be a super value. How about this one for better than even $1,500, half off? Who says the sale is over? I'm keeping it going as long as we can so we can really welcome in a bright, happy new year with some really special baubles for you, some really exquisite pieces, some luxury that doesn't have to be expensive, and that's the beauty of it. And we're not doing $15 or $14.99, not $13.99 either. This is a really good stone, and when you get a 1 carat size and anything that actually weighs 1 carat or more like this does, it's going to visually give you so much more dimension, so much more size to it, which we really love. It's the luxury we look for. And it's going to be $12.99 instead. So huge value there, only one, given that we got a lot of one onlys to show you throughout the show tonight. And then we're going to get to that bangle as promised, and we already have some people talking about it. So perfect for the smaller size wrists out there. Get ready for that. And then we've got beautiful multiple colors in tourmalines for you also. So all of that happening and more. Okay, coming up, let's get to it. That one's $12.99 if you'd like it. And then we're going to be getting right into that bangle. It's going to be 1117453. Who wants a fun stack piece? Because that's kind of what the look right now is, not even about acquiring one individual bracelet, because if you have one already or you have 2 or 3 and tennis bracelets that are classic that you love, it's sometimes about building personality and character through how you stack your different pieces of arm candy, and this is definitely one of those. So we're just going to bring the light back up, and of course it's going to be a full 111 in diamonds. Let's zoom back. This is the one I just had on my wrist a moment ago that I was telling you is a smaller size than average. If you're more comfortable in a 7 or 7 1/4, 7 1/2, 7 3/4, please avoid this one just because it's a designer piece. It's not our own. It stays in the white gold for that reason, so it'll stay as is, but also keep in mind that it's going to be more of a snug fit. So if you just really like something that sits closer to the wrist, or you do have that teeny tiny size wrist that you're always looking and struggling to find bangles that work, this one's going to work for you, and it's going to be a better price than you've ever seen it before. And remember, all solid 14K, that's a carat 11. It stays in the white gold, just does that. You know, sometimes a zigzag can be tricky because if it's going to be a really deep chevron style that's going throughout the piece, sometimes that can be tougher to layer and stack and wear with other things. I think when you've got this one, it's a little bit smaller dimension overall. So you're not getting that huge deep V style chevron. So what that does, and by the way, chevron styles make us think of Wonder Rings. We know how popular those are. How many of you own one version or another of Wonder Ring? This would be beautiful with that. So just because it carries that design element through, and it's best for, again, 6 1/4, 6 1/2, or 6 3/4. That's your best option. Thank you so much. Oh, one of my favorite all-time rings. Nadine, we've got your yellow diamond from the weekend. We'll recap. Good, I love that. And let's get this one. Yeah, fits a smaller. I would just say a little bit below average. So again, 6 to 6 3/4 best on this one, and that's where a lot of people are oftentimes looking to go. So there are your diamonds right on through. We're going to make this one $10.99. That's it. It's under $1,000 a carat, which sometimes we'll see, but let's face it, it's not often that we see that with a bracelet because there's so much gold required, and this one's gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much. We might as well get to Nadine's request, and that one stays in the white gold, of course, and it's got that hinged safety closure, and then, of course, the figure 8. But here it is. Wow. Always one of my favorites. It's the OG when it comes to our first ever yellow diamond design that we brought many, many years ago. And yet this is not the same stone, of course, not the exact same ring, but the same style that we decided was the great way to inaugurate our beautiful first ever yellow diamonds. And then of course it's carried through as a popular mounting since then, because you are getting some of our largest diamond weight. And so many times of late when we do see yellow diamonds, it seems like we're getting a little yellow diamond happy, which not everybody is always looking for. A lot of times we'll incorporate more yellow diamonds, smaller stones, alongside of, around, underneath, bridge mountings, what have you, around other yellow diamond pieces where some of you love it, some of you may look for more, maybe again, classic, straightforward with just the white diamonds around it, which is what you're getting here. Simply white diamonds, beautifully done, and it's $296 worth just in white diamonds. That would be rather $196. It's $296 overall. So you've got the 1 carat center stone. Adore this ring, $6,500 5 years ago when it debuted. $6,500. That's when it all started. That's when it first made its appearance here. And now it's back with a different yellow diamond, except these aren't getting any easier to get. They're not getting any more affordable to get. This is the chance to pick it up. It's 112-1887. This might look familiar. It was here over the weekend. And proud moment to bring it out at a discount when we have not been able to purchase or bring in or acquire any new yellow diamonds in 1 carat sizes or more. That goes for all. So think about it. All the yellows, whether it's 1 carat, 1.5, 2 carat, and so on, they're all something that are what's here and made up is all we have going forward. Keep that in mind. It's also, well, it's that big diamond weight overall, 296, just shy of 3 carats, and as classic as can be. And then how about that cushion cut square? It's a brilliant cut. It's beautiful. Yes. Of course, I'll show her the back side. We'll show you the look on the hand, of course, all of that for you. And it is one of our spectacular pieces that I just cannot wait, cannot even imagine sticking around for more than a moment. The only piece left from the show so far, by the way, is the opal ring. So keep that in mind. And I have a feeling this is by request, but remember, if you're quick on the phone lines, you have a chance to get it here. This is what the inside looks like. So this is how we create a basket that's going to basically elevate the piece up over the hand. So sit it up a little higher. Why? Diamonds love their light. Yes, Jess? Oh, thank you, Barbara. Is that Barbara in New York? Barbara E. in New York. Yes, Barbara E. Hi, Barbara. Thank you, Barbara. Barbara, thank you so much for your kind words. I appreciate that. And thank you for shopping tonight. Let's take a look. So does that help her out, Tim? That's how the inside looks. Let me show you from the sides. So it's a basket that sits everything up a little higher. You're going to have ever so slight an elevation from that outer row to the diamonds to the second row to the diamonds. And then, of course, your center stone perched up above that. And then that perfect, if you ask me, that is perfect, perfect yellow diamond color. Sometimes they get a little darker. Sometimes they have a little bit of element of brown. Sometimes they can be a little bit on the orangey golden side. This one is really like textbook yellow diamond, kind of like when you go into a store. And if you're to see one that is, you know, how they usually are when you get into natural fancy yellows, when you get into natural colors that are not treated in any way, not enhanced in any way, bigger sizes, what do they tend to do? Couple $100,000. You have to cough up to get it. This is where we're adding elite level, not to mention our yellow diamond is still, and maybe we should add this up here for anybody who is newer. I know we welcomed a record number of brand new shoppers just last night alone on a Wednesday night. So I think with the new year, we've got a lot of new people discovering TVON and the values and the quality that we can bring exclusively here. But this, very special because you're getting everything VS, even that center stone is in that VS category. So your yellow diamond is VS, all the white diamonds around it, they're also VS. It just does not get any better than this. And for just under 3 carats in diamonds, when they're all big, right? The center stone's the big one, that's the big headliner, but all those round brilliants have their tremendous size as well. So you're getting really a beautiful piece all overall and all around. Let's take a look at it. And you know what we're gonna do instead of $18,000? Because that's kind of where it's, you know, if 5 years ago it was $6,500, think about where diamonds have elevated since. It's more like an $18,493 piece, and all I'm doing is reciting a number that's right off the bat. That's not something that came out of thin air. There's the ring and there's the price. And then there's nothing else. There's nothing else except a description. So I'm freewheeling it here, and that's the beauty of what I got to do over the weekend, and I'm going to honor that right now. First caller can have it for $29.99, and that's it. So you get, and I've got to try it on because it's really impressive to see this on the hand and see what we're getting overall in size here when you've got something that looks like this does. What do you think? $29.99 for $296 in diamonds. Very unusual to see that. And of course, forgive me, it's a little large, so I just want to sit it up and kind of balance it right there. But there you can see what that's all about. And $29.99 gets it to one of our callers here. And you know what? It's as is if you would prefer. I can always, if you really, really insist on having an all yellow gold, honestly, it's not going to make a whole bunch of difference. So I would go with the designer recommendation here and leave it in the two-tone, because right now, yellow gold sets your individual center stone, and then white gold sets the rest of the ring. So right now, it's actually two tones of gold, just to have the prong edge disappear behind that center stone and then give you that beautiful white diamond. Same premise and concept is to have the white gold disappear behind the white diamonds, so the white diamonds are what you read visually, right? We don't want anything to take away from the beauty, the brilliance, and when I say color, the colorless nature of those white diamonds, which are so, so impressive. So that is $29.99. Bear with us if you're waiting on hold. We'll have an operator right with you. A little light on operators this week. And so here we are with $29.99. We'll see who's got that one. We're verifying right now. And then, of course, taking requests as well, if there's anything we can find for you, although it's a night where it's really all about the brand new. To sit back, relax, and let all the new come to you, and then, of course, be discounted nonetheless. New does not mean high prices, I will tell you that. And if you watch any bit of yesterday, you know it was our first day coming out of a sale event where we really were, first day to really celebrate the brand new designs of this year, 2024, and oh, those sale prices just kept on going. So speaking of brand new, I want to take a moment. Really, I'm going to do this periodically throughout the show for those of you that are in and out of the show. I just want to show this necklace that I'm wearing a little closer in view, because I really would like you to see what this is all about. This is coming up actually on Saturday. So the next time we all see each other in Rendezvous on television, this is going to be here. And I know that may look familiar because that's the iconic design that is the smile necklace we love that we've done before in white diamonds. But it's in pink diamonds here tonight. So that is something very special I wanted to let you know. That is going to be coming up this Saturday. It's an incredible value. We've been working for like 7-8 days on this one in just bringing the value. So just a little FYI. Those are all pink diamonds, almost a carat worth. So that's something I wanted to let you know about. I think this one may be gone. And speaking of pinks, we've got a gorgeous Kunzi. I've got some cashmere. We've got a cashmere. Our cashmere went very quickly last night. So we've got a cashmere that's unheated. It's a nice big size too. And then how about we just bring it out? The Roval tourmaline that looks like this. And what a special cutting it is, because that is what's going to allow for there to be this extra, oh my goodness, brilliant sparkle, flash, everything. Taking the clarity and the exotic colors, because it's really a blend of, and bringing it to life in the most incredible visual that you're going to see in most tourmalines. It's 1122836. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Happy Thursday, one and all. I don't know about you, but it's not just me, because I've been seeing it all over with just friends of mine and people I've been, hanging with the last few days. Nobody has any concept of what day it is anymore. I too have been thrown all week, and on normal days, without the holidays, sometimes get confused on what day it is. But oh my gosh, I felt all day today it was Friday. It's amazing I'm here because I felt like it was Friday, and then I had to recalibrate. And it's, that's that weird time when the holidays get a hold of us, right? And so I'm glad you're here on this Thursday, because this is a very special show. And 1122836, and this is just beautiful. I'm sure, eventually by next week, we'll probably all be back to some kind of sense of normalcy. But nothing normal about what we're bringing, because it's all the best of the best. Incredible deals. This is a $13.93 Congolese tourmaline in that beautiful blue-green. I mean, really, Paraiba, eat your heart out. We discussed this yesterday. I don't have any verification that this new Congolese mined source material is copper bearing, but it sure looks it visually, doesn't it? It's got all the elements of blues and greens we typically see out of copper bearing stones that have come out of Brazil and Mozambique and Nigeria. But this one being out of the Congo, little different space as far as geographically speaking, but you never know. And if you're lucky enough to score, I mean, I don't want you to pick it out because it's, Paraíba or not. I never want you to pick a stone ever based on its pure chemical elements. Yes, it can be what really determines what makes a stone extra, extra, super duper rare. But honestly, you're picking it because it's jewelry you're going to wear. So it's something that makes you feel good, makes you happy to look at, brings you a sense of joy every time you see it on your hand in this case. And this is a $13.93, beautiful cutting, doesn't get much better. And then also it's got diamonds, big diamonds too. Did you notice that? The beautiful bigger set of 3 on each side, which is 24 points, but there's a little texture around each and every one of those bezels that's locking those diamonds into place. Look at that, give you a nice view of those 3 bigger diamonds there. They look even bigger because of that bezel. Despite the texture there, they look really large, and then we're going to give this one away, but that is some fabulous cutting. I had a similar stone yesterday. It was a pear shape though. So if you're more into the, showing off the brilliance and you like to have that roval cutting, this is the way to go. But it's also going to be, well, a $59.99 slated to be price is not going to be right now. That's what makes it even better when you have a $6,000 piece, and yet that doesn't matter to me. I'm here to move jewelry. This is where new year, new ring, right? It has a nice ring to it that, oh, I've got something new and special coming my way. That's what we want. When you don't have to spend a lot to do it, because my goodness, we're probably all spent, right? In more ways than one, both, probably a little literally when it comes to exhaustion, and maybe just kind of that let down after the holidays. And then we're all thinking about, okay, we've shopped for everyone else, treat myself time to something really special as long as it's a great deal. And that's exactly what we have. And this is going to be, I'll tell you what, let's blow it out right now, $2,999. For all that sheen, that shine, and we just cut that price down 50%. So huge value there to get it for $29.99. And you'll even be able to change the gold if you want to. Change it from the white to the rose or the yellow. And my goodness, what that tourmaline is giving is all the Paraíba feels and vibes, but it's going to be without the price tag. Because if we've got I've had 2 carat Paraíbas be $29,000. So when we can get you a 14 carat that looks it, whether copper or not, we'll have that answer, I'm sure, eventually down the line once all that comprehensive research is completed. But for now, it's just a really special opportunity to get a beautiful stone that is giving us light and bright and beautiful color blendings together, as tourmalines will sometimes do. But you get that really incredible, really nice clarity too. So beautiful colors. Take it if you love it. $29.99. Those are collector's stones, and it's, of course, a one only. And then we have zircon, kunzite, yellow sapphire, cashmere sapphire. And then I did want to bring out something really, really affordable for you in Morganite, as we had last night, but in a bigger example of stone material, so we'll have that too. Now, really fun earrings here, but I know they're not for everybody, but the problem is I don't even show these too much. And the reason I haven't shown these too much, because they've been here for a few months, and I've refrained, and I love them personally, but I have to love more than just the quality of the piece. I have to love the price tag as well for you, because that is really what we've established our real true, our real kind of, I would say, unique factor in the industry is having values. So let me show you these earrings that we're going to set up, because these are for somebody who loves a lot of color, as I know I do and a lot of you do. But usually when we pick out colored gems, and this is one option, I know these are going to all be larger earrings. So forgive me in advance. They're going to sit on an angle. I'll be sure and show them to you. I'm going to start with showing you one of each. Yes. Yes. Sure, up close or on the hand, or sure, you got it. He's like a normal way to just show it like you normally do. All right, so just a quick look at that yellow diamond again. This was that 1 carat with the carat 96. Here it is. Flash one more time for you. Maybe just taking one last look at it, considering that for what it is at $29.99. Huge value there. So congratulations. Remember, I've already zoomed that camera back because we got some really big earrings coming up, and they're going to be beautiful circular styles. And then those are so far like more of a letter C style, not the complete circle. This is a complete circle. And don't worry, I'll be lifting them up so you can see them, and then they've got that great design element to them. Let me show you the match pair here in yellow gold. That's going to be your multicolored baguette sapphires that go around and around and around. But look at the inner circle that you have here as well. Then this is a style where I actually have rose and yellow, so I thought I'd show you one of each. You are going to get a match pair, of course, but this is where I wanted you to see the difference between the rose and the yellow, in that almost like whether you're going to wear the C design inside or outside. As far as the open work, that's up to you to decide. They've all got post backings. And then this is a style that gives you that wraparound design and color, but then the look of a marquise, but made in baguettes and rounds. So I really want to give these away, because the reason I haven't shown them, if you're wondering, where have those been hiding my whole life? I love those. I do too. But I gotta admit, let me just grab, I'm gonna just take those away just so nobody's confused. I'm gonna show you the rose gold in each, and then we'll show you the yellow gold separately. I just want you to see the match in the colors there. Actually, the good news is too, if you like any of these designs, they're all available in white and rose. This designer, not white and rose, yellow and rose rather. This designer loves those two colors, and so they really, plus the colors of sapphire, look so good with a rich backdrop in the metal. So, and this is the yellow gold, by the way, so I'll continue to show you, but this is going to be, think of it like the letter C, but then you can wear them where the open work is inside towards the facial features or outside. So you can decide, because there's a left and right design, as you see in the rose gold there. So remember, this design is also shown here in yellow, but also available in rose. Same with this design, another more open style, but with white diamonds, quite a few there that line the inside of your letter C, and then they've got that extra diamond weight there. So remember, each one available in either the rose or the yellow gold, each of the designs. So you're going to let us know, but there's only one of each, and these have been here for a while, as discussed. The problem was they also had a $59.99 price tag on all the pairs. And so it's not typical to see something like this when, I know if you know with these pieces from the designer world, you know that they normally go for even more than this. And they can be in that tens of thousands of dollar category, and then who's able to get them? What we love about this opportunity is that they're actually going to be much less than $59.99. I've kind of been waiting for these, strategically waiting for that perfect opportune moment to show them to you when the price was reduced to this level, and that's going to make it a lot easier. That's what we love about this, is that they are really brought down in price. So I would recommend getting on the phone lines, because we would never do this. But they've been sitting here, and the truth is, I looked at it this way. They said back 2 weeks ago, beginning of that clearance sale we did for the holiday season, year end, what we did was we had these reduced. I was not convinced that even the reduction of $49.99 was going to do it. I was not convinced. They said, it's already under cost, so what are we going to do? And I said, we're going to have to take them lower than that. And we did, and we are doing it right here, right now, at this midway point of hour number 1 on a Thursday, to make sure that all 6 pairs, because remember, I have 2 of each, 1 in rose, 1 in yellow, of each style. So you're going to pick out your favorite. You're going to tell us which one you prefer, but they're nowhere near $49.99, and that's the beauty of what we're offering tonight. They've got to go. I really, that's the beauty of when you do this a long, long time, even over the course of decades, when yes, the markets change and the gold market changes, and so do the stones and the diamonds and all that, you still know, I've got a really, really good sense of what is going to be that value that's going to be so good, it gets them out the door. And that's where we've taken them tonight, so that they don't stick around. We want to eliminate every pair we have, rose or yellow gold, so choose your favorite. But this is really kind of like your one and done, go with everything earring, because each one has all these beautiful, bright primary colors of sapphire and diamonds. So they're still going to coordinate back to all your diamond pieces that you have, but you're getting incredible sapphires of the best in color as well. So all of that's happening, and it's not going to be $49.99. I wasn't convinced, and I was right, because nobody's dialed in yet. These are going already below cost here. They're going far below this, just because I want to get into the level where I know they're going to go. I have to be convinced that we're going to get all of them out, because otherwise it wouldn't be worth spending the airtime on them. So that's where we're taking them right now. And trust me, there's going to be a lot of people on the phone lines. I will show you the diameters here. For example, they're all about the same, but let me show you here what one looks like from a distance away, so you can start to get acquainted and familiar. This one has almost like an octagon shape, or more of a hexagon shape to it. You can see it's kind of a notch design there. And for example, this one's going to be that open work post at the top. There you can see it's about 3/4 of an inch. So they're all going to be right in that 3/4, 7/8 of an inch kind of diameter. And then you've got your choice of design. So again, do you want to go more? I don't know how you decide here. They're all just really bright and colorful and beautiful. I don't think you can go wrong with any. If you like one, you're probably going to like all 3. So just pick what is speaking to you the most, where your eye goes first. And I think you're going to be really happy. And this one's got, of course, the look of a big diamond, but it's not going to be $49, $39, $29, or $19.99. And they're all done, by the way, in 18 karat. I forgot to mention, not only are you choosing rose or yellow, but they're all that higher premium gold content. 75% gold. 18 karat indicates 75% pure. So you're having less alloy to other metals. In the case of the rose gold, obviously, you've got some elements mixing to make that rose gold color. They're not even $1,500. I'm telling you, these are designer styles. They've all got between, it's all between 1.5 and 2 carats in sapphires for each pair. And then the diamond weight's different. We'll give all this to you. We'll break it down. But there can be anywhere between 38 points in diamonds on the lower end, all the way on up to 58 points in diamonds, which are, for the most part, baguettes and rounds. So you've got a really special look overall. They're not even going to be 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. This is where we're giving them away. And remember what you would pay for a basic stud earring in 18 karat gold right now? You would pay more than what we're offering here when you've got luxury sapphires, diamonds as well, and your choice of 2 different gold colors. So great way to show off the colors, the vibrance, and they're a fun earring because they're going to wear with everything. So how about this? Instead of 12 or 11, or even $10.99, we're taking them all the way down. They're $999 a pair for 18 karat solid. And just for reference, I've got one of the yellow golds here. I love them when the open designs are here to play. I love them facing out. I don't know why, I love this look of having that kind of design open out, and they almost look like that wraparound style hoop. I want to show you here what they look like. So you can see that's going to be for reference there, one of those designs that's going to give you that open style. So again, if you've got a letter in your name that begins with C, you might want to consider that, because it's this one in particular has, and I don't have a backing in, so it's kind of, it's barely hanging on there. But just to give you a size reference on the earring itself, we'll go back to the wheels, show you all three options, and let's give them 60 seconds, because they got to go right back to the designer where they can happily be on those shelves for whatever they are, the $30,000 that they are, and instead we're going to bring you a much better value at $9.99, and that's what I just had on in the yellow. You can see there's an array of blues, pinks, purples, hot pinks, pot barrages, yellows, and greens in each of the designs. They're using the same elements of baguette sapphires, and I just thought they were fun. I mean, I know you didn't come in tonight looking for something like that, because in all of our years of broadcasting, we've never brought anything like this. We've not brought a design like this, and we've only got 60 seconds left with them, because obviously losing money, so we don't want to spend a lot of airtime. But look at these. Again, the baguettes are shining, and they're all baguettes in this case, with the round or the beautiful diamonds there as well. That is not anything but baguettes in that option on the left side. This side has the baguette and the round diamonds, but all those beautiful baguette sapphires. And then of course this design in the middle, the one that looks like that, really the most that looks like the letter C there, that's going to be a round brilliant diamond, two of them stacked between every one of the baguette sapphires. And those are the rows, so you can start to imagine what this design and this design are going to look like in the rose gold if you want to go there. So just operators, let me know if you want left, right, or center, and rose or yellow, because I know I don't, and they weren't able. I tried, guys. I tried to track down all the colors and all the earrings, and they couldn't help me, but we tried. Yeah. Right side yellow gold, you got it. So that's the one with the little baguette kind of section there. Congratulations. So that's going to be item number for you is 1121001, and you said yellow gold, right, Tim? Just to make sure. All right, so yellow gold gone in that option on the right, so that would be only yellow gold or only rose gold remaining. And I'm sorry I don't have them to show, but that's why I put the one up in the center, so you can kind of envision it. And then tell me which one, Jason, would you like? Right side. Yellow gold's okay? All right, so the right side's complete. No, I'm sorry, rose gold. Why do I keep saying that? Rose gold, Jason, is okay with them on the right side? Jason, will you double check that it's okay on rose gold for them on that right side? Because Tim already took this one in yellow. Yes? Good? You got it? Okay, not sure. They're not convinced yet. Okay, Jess, yeah. Yes, the left side coming up. We'll hold it up to the ear for you on the left side here, which is going to be item number. That'll be 1120997. It's 18 karat. Carat 76 in the baguettes, and then 58 points in the diamonds in this design, which is more of that open design you see. And then it's got truly that beautiful look of all the multicolored sapphires, and then the baguettes run on the inner circle there. So it's baguette diamonds first. Think of it like a double halo, except it's all completely open, and then you see those gorgeous, gorgeous colors. I know this is tough to, I mean, I can actually just hold it. That way I can move it around a little bit more for you, so I'll do that. And then you can see the colors a little bit better, but that's a really good look if you want, again, hexagon style, but circular on the inside. We'll take a look again at all three options here, and that's going to be options, yellow and rose. Jason, did they decide no on that one? All right, so we still, right? They decided no. Okay, so just making sure we still have a rose gold option here, both in this style and both in that style, except we're verifying on one of those more hexagon styles there, which you can see all the flash, even the colored sapphires are going to bring you that flash like baguettes do. So that's awfully nice. So something fun and different, they go back to the designer tomorrow, and that's okay too. If you don't love them at $9.99, that's all right. But it's just something nice that, our normal price is $6,000. I was convinced that wasn't going to work. I was right. So that's a special, special way to go. Just a huge blowout and some great designer pieces. We'd rather just sell them to you than have to get them back to the designer. Yeah. Yes, I have those. That's the only pair I do have. Again, I would show these to you if I had all of them. The only one I have in the yellow are right here, so let me just switch them out. If you like this design in yellow, which again, for those of you that just declined because this is gone in yellow gold, think about this style or this style in the yellow gold, which are now all up here just to reference. So this is another style, which is going to be 1120999 for what it's worth. That's my favorite. I don't know. They just look the most, I don't know, they look the most dressy to me. They look the most, somehow the separation of the sapphires almost makes the colors a little bit more vibrant. I don't know why that is, but it's a carat 62 in baguettes here, and then you've got the diamonds. The difference is no baguette diamonds. You get the baguette sapphires, but just round diamonds here, and that's going to be 38 points in the rounds. And it's got the post up at the top, as they all will, so that you can wear it You want that one. All right, so yellow gold's gone in this style, so we'll bring back the rose gold, which will give you an idea of what all three will look like in the rose gold, which are available, and then we'll go last call on those. So congratulations, yellow gold gone in that C style. I know you guys love the yellow gold primarily more. I'm there with you. But again, there's so much color here. They're all at an angle. You're only seeing more gold now because the way they're sitting at an angle. You really just see, as I show you this rose gold, they're really, when you see them upright, it's just about the colored stones and diamonds. So that's the rose gold. Imagine that being your backdrop for either the left or right as well, because we have them available for you. So coming up next, we're going to keep on moving. Got a lot to show you tonight. Just don't want to spend too much time, but you know, it's a nice option for a lot of color in one great earring. So rose gold only left in this style. Just ask your operator for that marquise shape within the circular style. That's only rose gold left. We only have the rose gold left here in this style as well. That's my personal favorite. Yes. Center one against the ear again, and rose gold's all we have left there, Andy, so let me go ahead and take my earring off and we'll put that center one on the ear again, and let me know, because there's a left and a right design, so you can certainly wear it either way. I just tend to put, when it's an open design like this, plus I'm going for that kind of hoop design that's looking like it's going to be almost like it wraps around. If you want to do it the other way and have the open on this side, you can do that as well. That's why we created two separate designs here and have them for you. So you can decide whether they face open towards the outside or to the inside of the facial features, but that's how it looks from a distance on. And of course, that's the rose gold, which is all we have left in that design now, is the rose gold. So we'll go right on back to the wheel. And then I think, Andy, are you verifying on that rose gold? If so, that pair will be sold out. And then we'll just have 3 pairs in total left. So that's going to be it. There's the rose gold. Again, that's what they look like face forward. Love that look. That's going to be our highest, that's the highest diamond weight of all. 50, actually, no, this one's going to be 38 points in diamonds, and then the other two give you a little bit more in the baguettes. So keep that in mind. Yes, last call, last chance. All right, so you want them? They're probably seeing it right now. Yeah, it's on. It's been on again. So with the delay, they're probably seeing that now. So yes, if they're looking for the center one, that'll be on the ear here for you. Let me know if they miss it. And then we've got just the rose gold left on that one, Tim. So $999 is the item number, actually. It's the price and it's the item number. So only rose gold left, which is what you see right up there. And then let me know if they don't catch that on the ear again, but that's probably what they're seeing right about now. So in other words, not right at now, you get the idea. It's a delay. All right, so it's like a 30-second delay between our broadcasting getting to your home. So that's how that works. Okay, coming up, let's get to it. We got more on the way. Yes. Right. The other side or the one that is up there? This one? Yeah. Sure, this one on the ear, you got it. And remember, we only have rose gold left in that one as well. And that's going to be 1001 is the item number. And I will, let me borrow the other one here, so we'll just flare it out. And then let me know if you want to see it the other way. But this is the one that has the baguettes and rounds that almost look like they're a marquise shape. It's giving me a little bit of almost like a crescent moon vibe as well, just because it looks like there's a point here on the outside. And then it gives you the impression like there's one big marquise cut diamond. That's what that looks like. It's a baguette and round combination. And then it's got all the color encircling around it. But there's also that inner row of diamonds. Again, I'm literally just setting it in my earlobe. It'll sit a lot more taut to the ear. It's just I don't have a backing on with it. I just popped it in. So it's balancing. It's like when you were a kid trying to model and you'd put a book on your head and try to walk without, you know, losing balance, you know, and that's the same thing I'm doing. So it's just floating in that ear piercing right now, but that's what it looks like from a distance. So rose gold only left on that style. Congratulations if you get them. We'll go back to our wheel, take a look at what's left here. And that, of course, being the one design that I had on, the one design that's not up there, but still rose gold remaining. Okay, so coming up, lots more to get to, but only about 18 minutes left in the hour. Want to keep on rocking on this Thursday. I just know that those are they're the challenging ones to show, they're the challenging ones to present, and they were $59.99 originally, and now they're $9.99, so a huge value there. So big time. Let's get to our Kunzi. Any pink lovers besides myself out there tonight? 112-2584 is next. Take a look at this. Yes. Thank you. The one with the baguettes, right? Okay, so that pair I just tried on with the baguettes in the marquise shape is going to be sold out completely. So congratulations to both of our callers who picked those up, and then you can talk to your operators and they'll know what's left on anything for you. But here we go with a really special Kunzi. I want to come in a little closer as well and show you this one because obviously we just had 3 very large pairs of earrings. So let's come into our normal depth here, show you a 7-carat 88 here. Love that one. That's a really good look, isn't it? Specialty it is, no doubt about it. but it's also going to be an emerald cut and 39 points in diamonds, which are going to really stack along the sides. They're actually going to be a little bit graduated in these rows of diamonds that you have so that they get a little bit more, they descend in size on the way out. There's 3 rows. I know it looks like 4 sometimes, but that's actually a mirror-like finish. You can see here, there's actually, think of it like a little staircase. There's 1, 2, and 3 rows. And then it looks like an optical illusion right here because you notice what happened? That row that sits closer to the basket near the center is actually reflecting in what is a mirror of basket work in the gold. Look at that. It's looking all of a sudden like it's 4 rows, and that's because of that mirror finished edge you have. So it's really attractive. It ends up looking, boy, if only we could create the illusion of diamonds in everything, right? I would love that, just everything. Like I want a literal staircase in diamonds. I want, you know, a car covered in diamonds. I mean, I just love sparkle. That's just my aesthetic. My favorite color is really sparkle at this point, you know? I mean, for a while, my favorite color was leopard print. And now it's really just sparkle. You know, it's just like anything that sparkles, I'm in. And that's where you get a little extra than what you're bargaining for. So what ends up looking like even more diamond weight than you're actually shopping for in the ring. And that's what's so special. So just those little creative touches and details that our designers think of to really make sure that everything is perfect in the construction and the look and all that. So it's that gorgeous orchid type color, pinks, purples, and blues together. And it's going to be super, super cool. I love it. It's also our most sought after, I would say. When it comes to Kunzite, most people are looking for the emerald cut. And it is. If you can get the best quality, and if you can get an emerald cut and it's still going to maintain the richness of the saturation, you are in for a major treat. And it's our beautiful stone. I'm going to try it on for you as well. Still just organizing all those earrings for you. But here we are with a really special piece and a $788 at a great markdown price tag. Started at $39.99, a whole lot better right now. There's that color right up front. And it's a nice wider emerald cut too. I mean, it almost reads as a cushion at first glance, but look at that intensity and how, first of all, most Kunzites, if they achieved that pink color, that'd be a really good Kunzite. When you start to see purples and blues, however, though, that's when you know you've got the top notch. So I'll blow it out right now. It's not even $19.99. First caller on this one. You can even change the gold color. Yellow gold or rose gold's fine, but it's $17.77 instead. Yes, Jess, go ahead. I would love to welcome a new register. Who is our new register, our first of the night tonight? Wonderful. Ooh. Wait, did you say today is her birthday? For Karen, don't tell me. She spells her name with a C? I love that. Oh my goodness. Well, what a meant to be moment that is. Today is her birthday. Oh my gosh, hold on. We got to stop everything and just, first of all, brand new shopper, Karen with a C, picked up the C-shaped earrings, and it's her birthday today. Oh my goodness, Karen in New Jersey. First of all, welcome to our show. I think I don't know how long you've been watching or if this is your first time watching, but what a meant to be moment. Those earrings I've never brought out before. What a night to have them. And thank you so much, so kindly for celebrating and spending a little bit of your big special day with us here. That means a lot. So thank you so much. Welcome to our show and many, many happy returns to you. And I enjoy this year ahead. I know people always talk about those folks that have those January birthdays right here early. Those can be tough birthdays to have when you get kind of lost in the shuffle of all the holidays in the new year. So hopefully a brand new earring will make you feel very special each and every day you wear them, and keep celebrating with a C. Congratulations, Karen. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Keep the celebration going. We can go with the C's again and again. But, oh, I've got the ring on. So let me give you, I forgot I was trying the ring on. So here it is up close one more time. There's our Kunzite for $17.77. Congrats to you, Karen. Enjoy. And my goodness, always honored to be a part of your special day. So nice of you to join us tonight. Okay, so nothing better to treat yourself to than jewelry. Nobody is ever going to love jewelry as much as the pieces I think you pick out for yourself. Like, nobody's going to know what you love better than you do. So that's really the case, I think, with jewelry, especially considering it's so special and personal. So, you know, it's a nice way to treat yourself always. And then we've got, speaking of real celebrations, we've got a really pretty pair of opal earrings that's tremendously marked down in some very special, do you remember these? I know they've been only a couple of times. Have they even made their way to the airwaves here of live TV? But look at this earring. What an earring, almost like a spear spike design in the opal themselves. And then we went and got a little carried away here in the best way with all that unique detail carrying that design through. I can get you a closer look. Those are black opals though, and you're getting about 7 carats worth, and then you get a carat 14 in yellow diamonds and white diamonds together, including some very big white diamonds. The only 2 white diamonds there are those really big rounds that you see that are all set between the hoop and the drop. So that's an earring that if you've already been eyeing those, there's a really big markdown on those. So we'll show you those in just a minute. I just want to give you a little, for instance, because you may know them already and you know them as a $13,999 earring. Let's just go ahead and show them now. I know this requires a little bit of, this is quite the zoom we've got to do here to go backwards, but I really need you to see the close-up. And I want you to see them first upright. I can set them on the wheel and do all that, but I really want you to see them upright so you get a sense for how they're going to drop from the ear. But look at that. We just got to keep going and keep going and keep going. And I hate to go that far because then we have to see that, you know, forefront of the wheel. But look at this. This, I'll just scoot them up forward. I'll cheat the shot a little bit. And look at these gorgeous, really rich purple, blue base stones to these opals. It's item number 112-1541. And that would be, see how it's not actually a spike opal, but it's a super elongated pair that is really almost like almond shaped. Still very elongating though. I mean, I'm likening it to nail shapes. You know, we got stilettos and almonds and, you know, all those, right? There's different shapes, but this is really like that elongated oval. So you've got a 696 total weight, 74 points in diamonds. You have also 40 points in white diamonds. That's again, just among those 2. So one is a 20 pointer and the other is a 20 pointer. So they're massive. And then the rest of the way it's yellow diamonds. They're really tremendous. And the reason I'm bringing them out is because you know them as a $13,999 earring. Obviously we've added really also, can I just note that these are elite level yellow diamonds. They're not the basics. There's a really striking, more vibrant, more rich color to those yellow diamonds than most. Most yellow diamonds are a lot lighter than that. They're more considered like a canary yellow. What you have here is super, super vibrant. They're very rich yellow diamonds. That's a little more unusual, and you're getting 3/4 of a carat almost. Again, very important to note that diamond weight in the white diamonds, just 2 stones, so they're huge. They're 1/5 of a carat each. And then you've got 2 tones of gold as well. And that is with an opal that you really have to see them in real life, as always, to appreciate how much color they have, but they got all the colors. And they happen to be matched. And we're up here talking all the time about opals are one of a kind, never 2 look alike, never 2 that match perfectly. This would be the exception to the rule, and although they are still natural, so they're not going to be identical, but when you see they've got the reds, the greens, let me even come in closer here so you can really examine the opals themselves. And I'll just stop that from moving as wide a shot here so you can really see. Let me just move them a little bit so you can see that there's more to it than just that blue base color. You've got greens, reds, yellows, oranges, goldens, all the way through to the sides as well. And even much more than you're even capable of seeing here on this angle and this view. And yet they're not even going to be $10,000. And there's that close-up. I want to show you also the beautiful white diamonds that you're getting. There's the white, and I said two-tone, I apologize, they're only yellow gold. I got carried away with those white diamonds. They're only yellow gold. They stay in yellow gold. There's that hoop to start, which also has those bright yellow diamonds. And then I'm going to borrow one and try one on for you, show you the length and all that. So this is going to be able to return right back. Oh, they have that really nice resistant hinge, so it's really good. I'm just going to, give me a second tone. I'm just going to prop that up for a minute before I put one on and show you the length and all that. But it's got that really nice hinge style opening. There's just not even really, you're not struggling to put these on. Again, the clasp doesn't actually meet with the post. So excuse the display that's standing up here, but I'm just going to show you what they look like from a measurement here. So just take a look at this really quickly here. I'll show them off to the side just so you can see the length that they have. They're going to be about, let's see, 1 7/8 inches or so. I would say, yeah, they're a little bit more than 1 3/4 inches. I know that's what it says up there, but I'm getting exact for you as I do. And there you can see they're actually 1 7/8 inches. And then I'll try one on, which will give you the better idea. So we'll take a look at the up close, which I realize we're just showing you the opal. I'll zoom back so you can see the entire earring here, more or less. And then, of course, I'll pop one on for you because they're not even $10,000 or $99.99. Gosh, that's an easy on, easy off earring, that's for sure. This is what they look like from a distance away. How gorgeous are those? And still, notice they're not pulling at the ear. That's a big earring, but it's not overly weighty. It's not too heavy. It's not pulling. It's not uncomfortable, nothing like that. And this, by the way, automatically, just where I stand here to show you these earrings, is a lot darker than where they sit up close. So you're already seeing more of the yellows, the greens, the pinks, the reds, the blues, all these colors you don't see when they're up close. you're actually getting a better look at now because it's a little darker light. So more of like a normal typical lighting, and it's not 9, they're not 8,000, they're not 7,000. I never dreamed, and you're getting a matching pair, I never dreamed these could ever go as low as they're going tonight. They're not even going to be $69.99. They're under 7,000 already. That's already astounding. We're taking them lower. I mean, this whole idea that just as they barely move, how those different colors shimmer and play, this is play of color is the phenomena. And look what's happening. Just that little subtle movement is giving you greens, yellows, oranges, all of that. It's not even $6,000. You have this right. This is the value of the night. And they're $59.99 instead, and there's only one pair available. That's it, obviously. It just almost looks like they are really iridescent with their colors here that you're getting. It's so magnificent. And that is an earring that you will wear more often than you even think you will, just because what won't they go with? They're exceptional material, and there you're really seeing the dance of the oranges and the reds and the goldens and the yellows. And that's the more unusual color to get in an opal. Usually it's blues and greens. It's all coming through in this one. We'll go back up close. I'll show you both together. It's $59.99 for the pair. Somebody's got to own those tonight because you know they're going to fly when it's that kind of value. That's what it's all about. And that's an easy to wear earring. And a lot of people say, you know, I love opals, but if you're really active and you have a pretty really active, busy lifestyle, a lot of times people might not want to wear opals in rings because they are a little bit more of a delicate stone. So keep that in mind. A lot of times an opal is going to be an ideal option for an earring because you're not putting those stones at risk at all. So $59.99, there's your close-up. Of course, it's going to sit like so. And there's your closer look at it with all that. And now you're seeing the purples, the fuchsia pinks, the beautiful greens and yellows. So that's a great pair of earrings. I couldn't resist that discount. I thought if that's coming down to $59.99, I'm going to have to bring those out and make sure those get a great home tonight. So that's going to be not just, we're not going to stay in the museum all night, but I just wanted to show those to you. So we'll move right along. Got something really affordable in a yellow sapphire. And I know we don't see these very often. Here's the ring that is the rare cut. It's a marquise cut. Obviously, we'll come in a lot closer here. It's 1122848. And it's another new one tonight. So another, wow, that is a bright yellow sapphire as well. Look at how beautiful that is. One of our best and brightest here. And that is truly, this really does have the look of a yellow diamond all day long. It's 1122848. It's going to be all 14 karat, solid gold. You do have a really good look here in the 78 points marquise. Well, usually this mounting takes about a 1 or 1.5 carat. So that's interesting because it's going to give you a much larger look than it's actually weighing. It's an unheated stone too. So all that color is thanks to Mother Nature, no help. It needed no assistance. It was all on its own. Mother Nature took care of everything, and then we've added the yellow and the white diamonds, which actually they don't have a note here, do they? Did they? Yep. Yeah, they do. Okay, so 116 in total diamond weight. I was worried they didn't have any yellow diamonds included there, but it is 116 overall. So that's the total diamond weight. We added those extra yellow diamonds. You see there's a two-tone element to the mounting itself, and then you get that yellow gold band down the middle. There's actually a yellow gold setting for the center stone too, and then you see how that splits with triple rows, and then this is your finishing on the inside. That is fabulous. And it's going to be super affordable for what this kind of stone is. These are some of the more tricky stones to afford usually. Yellows, especially when they're bright, not hazy, not foggy, especially when it's unheated, which is just rare to find overall. That's very special. Of course, a marquise is very elongating. We know that too. And it's not going to be $39.99. Brand new piece here tonight. And we're going to make sure it goes in a hurry. That's all we can do, is just give you the lowest prices possible and then let you all fend for fighting off your colleagues out there and get it first, because that's the only one we've got. I don't have another stone like it, not even close. We're going to blow it out right now for only $1,999, and top of the hour is coming up pretty quickly. We have a big top of the hour special. We've got amazing pieces all night. I hope you'll stay with us for the next 2 hours. There's all the requests. You can get any of them in. I've only had one so far, but we'd love to take a few more of those. If there's anything you'd like to see in particular, please holler at us and let us know. And that's going to be $19.99 for our unheated, untreated yellow sapphire in a big grand size. That's a special stone right there. And when you have yellow diamonds on the side and yet your center stone is even brighter than the yellow diamonds that are sitting beside it, that tells you what you need to know about that stone. It is fabulous. All right, so coming up, let's give it a final 30 seconds, then we're on our way. And get requests in. Cashmere Sapphire is here. We got plenty to show you, but not a lot of time, only 2 hours left on a big Thursday. with 1,000,001 things to consider and think about. And yet this is your day to shop your favorites right here, right now. Okay, so coming up, big top of the hour, and then we've got a huge Tanzanite. I do have, I think, my dream ring here in an emerald cut. It's a little more pricey because it's 16.5 carat. It looks like this. That's the dream ring if you're an emerald cut fanatic, because never will you find more reds. Then it has trillion cut diamonds on the side that are big. So that's a pretty wild one right there. That's just divine, the best. If you want to go a little smaller, we do have something, but I want to show you, there's one pendant here. And I know this has got to go because the problem is we don't have enough pendants in Tanzanite. And sometimes when we do, they tend to be on the smaller side. I just have one. You've been asking me for more pendants. I had just last night kind of a wild round in a wraparound design. I want to bring you classic right here. This is an oval, and then we'll prop it up so you really see the color it has. But it's going to be at one only, 1122284. Take a look at this. When you see this in its true face-to-face with the stone level here, you can really see, and I hate to, you know, cover the diamonds, but they're there. I just want you to see the stone because it's exceptional in its color, and it's a 1098. We are about to give you one of the most remarkable values, and I know lately it's been all about the values on Tanzanite. It's what we do. We've brought you the best of the best for 5 years now, but it's really our pricing that I think is even more impressive, because our pricing is also the best of the best. I would challenge you to find, yes, even a low-quality Tanzanite anywhere on this planet for less money per carat than what we offer the literal best in the world for. That is the struggle, the challenge, and always what makes this so special. You don't have to forego quality. If you're on a budget, you still want to shop the best of the material. That's how we roll. And this is our 1098 oval. So it's going to have a lot of presence on the neckline. It's got a beautiful classic style of diamond design to the top. It really keeps it easy. You know, that's a door knocker style. So one oval loops through the other kind of semicircular style, and your chain's going to go right through it. So you have diamonds up front all the way, setting that stone. And then let's take a look at it from a distance. We only have one. The per carat price is incredible on this one. So I know it's a big stone, but don't let that deter you from dialing in early, because we know it's going to fly very, very quickly. We understand that. It's going to be 2284. It's a 1098 with 14 points in diamonds. So we keep the diamond weight minimal. Why? Because we want you to have the ability to wear this stone and this piece every day if you choose to. And let's take it on over to the neckline so you can see the size right after I measure it for you. Here's the length overall. It's going to be a 1 inch top to bottom. And that's going to be, if you ask me, that perfect size. It's still going to show up, but it's not overwhelming. That, of course, is sitting next to a pink diamond smile necklace that we're going to have debuting on Saturday. So I just wanted to give you a little heads up, since I won't be with you tomorrow to remind you about it. So make a little side note. Make sure you remind yourself Saturday morning is when that pink diamond necklace is going to debut. And trust me, you're going to love it. And then this is the Tanzanite, how it would look on your favorite chain, dropping from your neckline. But here's what we'll do on this one. It's going to be a very special opportunity. It was $99.99. That's where it's been for some time. We're going to take it a lot lower, just bring it down to one of the lowest per carats, because by now you're probably sitting there like I am, calculating per carat prices, looking for the best deal possible. Well, it's happening right now. It's going to be a per carat level that we've only seen maybe 2-3 times ever in our history. That's over 7,000 blue wing block Ds that I can vouch for here. This one's coming way below $5,000. You don't have to spend $5 or even $49.99. This is the way we do it. One only, classic style, oval shape. We know the ovals are classic always, but you're getting that really special color. The reds are also they're noticeable. This is not something that always happens with an oval. Sometimes the ovals can really be, just the reds get a little shy sometimes in the oval cuts. Not the case here. It's all the reds that you expect to see from any of its counterparts, and yet you're spending less than even $4,000. It's $39.99. That brings it down to a per carat price that's $360 a carat, $364, I believe. Take a look. And that's going to be for one caller tonight. So let me make sure you see that face-up view. Then it's, of course, past the top of the hour. So we got a big special coming up for you. Stay with us for that. You got to see what's coming up. It's amazing. And then, of course, that one's $39.99, $364 a carat for that stone with all those gorgeous red flashes coming through. that's the way to go right there. So one only, don't forget those are diamonds in the front here. This is just, it's only sitting here because of gravity. It's gonna sit, when you have it on your favorite chain, it's gonna sit just like this, all centered up. It's gonna let that piece stay evenly on the neckline. It's a perfect way for it to be suspending from your chain, whatever your favorite chain is, including diamonds by the yard. Yes, it'll work for that as well. And so we're gonna move on. We got a lot to do in the next 2 hours, and I wanna start the hour with something amazing. The spinel necklace in pink diamonds is going to be very limited on Saturday. However, I have something that also is limited, but it's going to be in a way more limited because of the price tag, the affordability level we're about to bring you. I've got something special that includes one of the rare stones, and I mentioned this at the top of the show. And I hope that you're ready for something affordable. Yes, we've been hanging out with some of the really, high-end museum pieces so far. I want to share this with you first up close and remind you that this is a necklace, not just a pendant. And it's not just a necklace either, because what you're seeing there are 2 bezel set diamonds on your chain that, hear me out, are part of this deal. I'm not selling this as a necklace. Let me explain. I am giving you a chain for free. This is a pendant price. Welcome to the show, by the way, top of the hour. Glad you're with us on a Thursday night. We're live. This is from Los Angeles. It's called TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. This is where your mecca for fine jewelry at incredible values are. We do better than wholesale. So we're better values than anywhere you could possibly shop. And what we really emphasize is collectability, rare, exotic stones. This is exactly that, but it's a pendant. But I didn't want you to be without the perfect chain. I know this is actually something we would have liked ideally to bring you before Christmas time. Didn't have the chance to actually make them all up and finish them and complete them before holiday time. So this means that the thought process was, if it is a gift, which it still could be, Valentine's Day is coming up, birthdays are always happening, we're celebrating a birthday with a viewer here today. There's always a reason to celebrate. If it's your little New Year's pick-me-up, you want something in fine jewelry, but you don't have tens of thousands of dollars to spend, we have got your winner here. It's Mahangi spinel in a rare, rare square cut. This is like a princess cut and like an asher, but it's neither. It's an actual square cut. There are little nuanced differences between those cuts. We'll explain when you see it, but it's a pendant. I wanted to make sure you had a chain to go with it in case you are giving it as a gift. Now, this could also be 2 gifts in one. Maybe this is going to be a chain you decide to keep for yourself and you give the pendant as a gift. That would be an option here because the value is so good. Maybe you already have the perfect chain. You can wear the pendant on your favorite chain and give the chain. Give that necklace to somebody else, which, by the way, can be worn all on its own. And it's not a throwaway chain because it's got those extra added diamonds. This is like our diamonds by the yard, except instead of having diamonds go all the way around, there are 2 of them. So you've got a really very wearable style. Mix and match them as you like. If you want to leave it one as a whole piece, great. The price tag is insane, because it's a great deal on just the pendant. Are you ready to know more? Because it's also a stone a lot of people don't own, because it's Mahangi spinel. One of the rarest stones the entire world over, comes only from Tanzania, and it's one mine that was done a long time ago. There was only about really 6 months from start, discovery, all the way to, oh, it's gone. It's not a long lifespan for a gem. When most gems have been around for billions, thousands, tens of thousands of years, and they're still going. There are still active sources that are still producing, and we're never going to run out of them. Eventually one day, but not in our lifetimes. This is a short-lived, teeny tiny little production that was only discovered in Tanzania. Let's take a look at it. It's rare spinel. It's a gorgeous color. Let me also remind you, it's August birthstone, if that makes a difference. It's 112-2875. I am limited, though, on what I have, so my recommendation would be to dial early because this is one great deal. I've only had this design once before. It was extremely popular. This is a Mahangi that's at least 18 points in the square cut, so it gives very much like an asher vibe. It's got this overall kind of kite-like shape to it, to the design. Diamonds on one side, mirror finished on the others. And it's going to give this beautiful bail, which this entire length of the top here is all bail. So you can use bigger chains. This is why we go ahead, and I love that we just decided to throw in a chain. And because it was intended for holiday time, we're giving you an upgrade. It's not a basic chain. It's diamond cut roller links. It's 2 bezel set diamonds, VS of course. It's also available in whatever gold you want, so white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. One more trick. This was also supposed to be on the weekend shows. But I looked at the quantity and said, nope, Nope, I am not going to make that many people upset on my weekend shows. There aren't enough to go around, so it's got to be here on Thursday night. The diamond weight is 6 points. I don't think that includes the chain. The necklace is free. That's an add-on. We are paying for it. You are not. We made it. It's for you. I wanted you to have the perfect piece, but you are not. I repeat, and you'll see it when you see this price. You are not paying for the chain. You're not paying what you should for the pendant alone, because the pendant was supposed to be $777. True story. I'm going to get you a deal that is truly, this is what we've been waiting for. And if you thought, oh, it's that brand new, never mind, the sale's over, brand new. I can't afford anything. You can, you will. You may ask yourself, how many do I need? Do I want to get one or do I want to get 5? Do I want to get them for gift ideas for somebody you love? It can be any gal of any age, of any style, because it's, number one, it's hot pink, it's the color still. And yet it's also going to be a really, really rare stone that they probably don't have. It's collectible. It's beautiful. It's bright. Remember, Mahangis give you a pink-red combination. They're bright and neon. So you're getting all of that. And it's not even $777. That was the price for the pendant by itself before we decided to throw in this very deluxe chain with it, and you got a better deal coming your way. So what can I say? Get on the phones. Probably the smartest idea here. Be on the phones ready to go. We don't have any callers except what? Who's ready? I do all that. I'm just getting started, of course. I'm going to show it to you. What do I always do? Show it to you on the hand, measure it, and then take it to the neckline. I never don't do that. So I will do that. And yes, 100%, you're going to get a chance to see it all the different ways. Let me also add this chain is adjustable. So once again, we've thrown in some diamonds. We've given you the option, and you can choose whether you want to wear the diamonds. Look at the back, by the way. That's the back of the piece. I'm going to reverse it around, show you the adjustability you're getting. There's the 16, 17, and 18. These little O-rings give you the adjustability you need. And then it's supposed to be petite. This is not a big piece. This is not a huge, overwhelming, I wouldn't call it a statement necklace. There's a time and a place for those. That's great. This is more everyday wearable, which is great because then you're really enjoying it and wearing it all the time. If you love a piece of jewelry, hopefully you're wearing it a lot, right? That's how I look at it. This will sit wherever you want it to. If you want to put both diamonds on one side for an asymmetrical look, you can. But here's the deal. Already at $777, you get a free chain. That's fabulous. The chain will come off this piece. You can use it with other things. If you want to, like I said, separate the two and make 2 jewelry ideas and gifts, you can do that. It is going to be no longer $777. This is it. Oh, wow. This is specialty. Look at this. It's going to be, okay, where are we at here? About 3/8 of an inch there. Top to bottom, just under a 1/2 inch. And you have the choice of white, yellow, rose. We have 2 callers. We're about to get real busy on the phone lines. Let me show it to you on the neckline as well, because that's how I like to do it next. And obviously, I've jogged it around here to show you. You can put it right there centered up between the 2 diamonds. Just do what you wish. This is really, it's your chain to play with. It's yours to have fun with. That's how you can even layer it if you want to. I love it in the yellow, but I will say most of the time we see our Mahangis in the white gold. So that's an option. You've got that option here. But it is also, yeah, we need something special here for our top of the hour. I know what I'm up against tonight, so I got to do something wild here. You know, it's one of those kind of nights where we got to really get wild with pricing and try to sell them out. Do you think I can? I was too afraid to show it to you on the weekend shows because there aren't enough. Is there going to be, though, enough audience here tonight to recognize and see this value? Well, at $777, y'all aren't impressed. Good thing I'm ready to go even lower. This is like a real kind of like, I'm having flashbacks of last night where we saw some of the most. I saw more money loss last night in my items I showed you over the course of 3 hours than I think ever in my 21-year career. It was just rapid fire discounting every which way you looked. We're going to do the same tonight because this is how it goes. It's not going to be $777, $699, $599. If you want rarity, you want quality, you want beautiful, there's something about this design being almost like that pointed, almost spike design that really makes it modern and fresh and updated. And it's not even $599 or $499. Are we reading the room here? Because this is where that chain alone, and I know we're not selling the chain. I'm supposed to be selling you a pendant right now and giving you the chain for free. But that chain, you know and I know, is worth more than $499 all day long. The pendant obviously is, because the pendant has a Mahangi spinel and VS diamonds in it. So the fact you are not spending $499, everything, I don't put and I know it looks a little strange to have the chain hanging out there, but my philosophy is I show you what you're getting. If I am not going to sell, if I'm not offering a chain, I'm not going to put it up there. If I am, you see it up there. So you know what you're getting. I don't want it to be misleading or deceiving. I don't want you to be like confused about what am I getting, what am I not getting. You're getting the chain. If I show you the chain, which I am, it's right there with the two diamonds in it, you're getting the chain with it, but it is, make no mistake, it is free. It is free. And right now, you're getting a major value on the pendant itself. We're going to make it even better than $4.99. I got to keep going. I got to make sure they sell out. I am not going to go back to that vault tonight and put any more of these aside, because if I can't sell these at $4.99 when I'm giving you a $850 chain for free, there's one diamond, there's another with it. You get two diamonds, adjustability. Think about it. You can just get it for the pendant and give the chain away, or vice versa. There are two separate fabulous jewelry pieces here, and they're $4.99 for everything. And as we get busier and busier on the phone lines, I may just go lower and lower and lower to make this happen, to make this yours. It's a special treat. And for anybody who says, oh, I don't watch Wednesdays or Thursdays, well, you about to start, because this is going to be the kind of thing we're doing all throughout the weeknights. It can't just be a weekend only show. You got to be here on the weeknights, because this is what I'm doing to make miracles happen. And it's not going to be $499, $450. I'll keep going. Now at this point, you want to be on the phone lines before they sell out, because also operators, your callers can take more than one. Maybe you want to get a white, a yellow, and a rose. Maybe you want to think about doing that. I mean, are you feeling generous? Gifting? Why not gift? Why not gift something rare like this? You can split them apart. There are two pieces of fine jewelry in this offering. So if you want to spend very little to get a ton, you're in the right place and the right item tonight. It's not even $450, $449. I've not seen many values, even going back decades when gold was less and diamonds were less. And heck, I've been in this business long enough that I was doing this before this stone was even discovered. 2007, I'd already been doing this a while. This is your chance to pick it up. It's not even $449, $439, $429. You got to get this. Try it at least. Remember, you have a money-back guarantee. We welcomed in a record number of brand new shoppers just last night alone. I wouldn't be surprised if this item has a record number of brand new shoppers, because it's so good. Didn't think you could buy exotic fine jewelry? Oh, yes, you can. You just need to know where to be. Look no further. It's right there behind me. TVON, TVON. It's the place. It's not even $429, $419. Take them in all the colors of gold. Get one for the people you don't even know who you're giving it to yet, but you know someday that occasion is going to arise where that graduation sneaks up on you, and that granddaughter's graduating high school, or someone's going out in the workforce and got a new job, and you want to celebrate them with jewelry, what she loves. This is the chance to do it. This is the value to do it with, and it's $399, and you get everything. You get an adjustable 14 karat gold diamond cut bezel set diamond chain. You get the pendant, which is worth more than that price on its own, and you get everything for $399. So there's a moment that you've got more savings than I've ever offered in a necklace before, and it looks fabulous, and yet it's everyday wearable. You're not saving this for a special occasion necessarily. I mean, yeah, it's special occasion too, but you don't have to wear that once a year when you get all dressed up. You wear it every day, and you let that bright hot pink be the color that you know goes with everything. It's one of my go-tos. Always in accessories and nail colors, because I know it'll go with everything. It doesn't matter if I'm wearing neutrals, black, white, and gray, if I'm wearing wild colors, if I'm wearing patterns or neutrals or solids. It doesn't matter. A hot pink always, always, always works. It's like a red. Well, this happens to be a pink and a red combination. It always works. It's $399. You get a diamond bezel set chain. There are two diamonds in this chain. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. And it's that gorgeous square cut nestled into that kite cut shape of the pendant. And you can still, if you don't like that chain as your favorite, we'll give the chain away to somebody. They'll love it. And you can put your favorite DBTY with it. You can put your other favorite chains with it. You got a box link chain you love, a snake link chain, do it. Wear it. Just as long as it, look at the bail. That bail is sizable. You've got plenty of room there to go bigger and bolder with your chain if you choose to, but I really think this is the right chain proportion for the piece itself. It's not meant to be a huge oversized piece. It's just under a ½ an inch top to bottom, and you've got a great look there. So $399. Don't say we never gave away any jewelry. We do it all the time, and it's happening prime time right now. This is it. $399 for a Mahangi spinel, fancy, fancy, fancy cut, and a beautiful gold diamond presence, and the chain is worth, about double what we're asking for the whole piece right there. So that's savings right there. Enjoy it. Congratulations if you got one. Jason, were you helping anybody shop for a pendant? with the full chain included. Who was it? So Kathy got one. What color is she out for? Because I'm hearing a little bit of everything go out. Yellow. She liked it the way it was. Who else has got one? I heard a rose gold going out, right? A couple of rose golds going out. Rose gold seems popular. They all look good. That's the thing about Mahangi. We usually see them in rings in white gold. Looks good in anything and everything. So shop it. You'll love it. Shop it and enjoy it. You will really, really love it. Okay, coming up. And if you want my Tanzanite, I have now officially dubbed it my Tanzanite, and I'd like you to steal it from me, okay? I'm not usually inviting people to steal my jewelry. Like, it's happened to me. I've had all my jewelry stolen before. It's not a good feeling. I'm inviting you to steal this one from me. Save me from myself tonight, because that's the Tanzanite blue wing I want in my life right there. But if you want it even more, I have to first present it to you. And I have to give you a heck of a value to make it yours instead of mine. So that's the way I'd like to do it tonight. So that's a huge markdown on that 16 karat Tanzanite emerald cut. Also has some aqua. I love this. I kind of broke them down on this aqua. I've had this aqua for months. I haven't shown it because the price was just too much. So today we're going to bring in better value. Remember I mentioned we have like the look of $300,000 earrings? Yeah, we do. Before we do that though, there was a Bicolor tourmaline. I fielded about 16 emails last night, all the way through this morning, asking if we had anything smaller in a bicolor. You loved it, but it was a little large for some of y'all. So what I'm going to show you right now is going to be our really special bicolor that looks almost identical to the one I had yesterday, except yesterday's was just a lot more pricey because it was bigger. And now we strive to get you what you need. So 112-2782 has come out to play. And that's that same bicolor material with that really bright green and then a nice raspberry pink. $346 though, big size still. 22 points though in just 2 big princess cut diamonds. How about that? That's nice. We're loving these 3-stone styles lately. We're loving bigger diamond presence lately in our rings. I couldn't be more happy to see it. It is a major piece. I'm going to blow it out right now though, because I got to make sure we move a lot of jewelry in fast, and we're already, time is ticking by. We're already almost halfway through the show. So here's what I'll do. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold. Please, you be the one who decides. Be the one who decides and essentially designs it for yourself. Yeah. No way, another new register. Patricia now I like to say she's at NSC, right? SC, South Carolina. Patricia, well done. Thank you so much. What a nice piece to dip your toe in the water and see what quality and value are all about. And then hopefully you'll be back to shop whatever it is that you need to have added to the jewelry collection. We make it easy. So thank you, Patricia. Welcome. Let's just go ahead and take, now this is still a $29.99 ring. It's a quality tourmaline, no doubt about it. It's a huge size. It's got this beautiful clarity. Now that's where, again, it is tourmaline, so even the bicolors are going to struggle. Typically, that's not the case here. I even love, this is exactly what yesterday's was doing. There's a unique color happening at the V point at the very top center. Do you see where it's green and all of a sudden it looks golden? There's something unique happening there. It's like a honey color. I'm going to polish it. It has got a little bit of a smudge on it. Here we go. Now it's all polished and ready to go. It's a twofer, really a threefer in a way. You look at it, you see more colors than just pinks and greens, otherwise known as watermelon tourmaline. Well, I think you can see why. And it's usually the combo that we get going. It's not going to be, though. This is what's so exciting. It's not $29.99. I'm just going to give this away real quick. Tony, I'm going to think a 60-second clock's going to be in order, if it even lasts that. Because I'm already now, I'm tapping into that giveaway mode that I fully invoked yesterday, and I'm right back in it. So how about this? No longer $29.99. Come on, tourmaline lovers. That's an 11-point princess cut on either side. If you're not a fan of the white, take it in the yellow. There's a richness about the yellow. I think it'd look great with the rose too, because that is a more rosy color pink. If it were a bright pink or a Mahangi pink, I don't know. But if you want to go with a rose gold, this has like that peachy pink element. So, you know, you could go rose gold and it would work too. But I need to give it away. What you thinking back there? Flash the spinel. Are you talking about the pink spinel necklace that we just had up there? Okay, let's flash it again. And you know what I'll do? I'll hold it here so you can see. I'll just kind of prop it up here and float it in front of this tourmaline, because I know you're all getting ready on that tourmaline. Now remember, you're getting the chain too. For anybody who missed it, I know it was up here a minute, but let me show it again here and show you exactly what you've got for $399. chain included, pendant included, all of this happening for $399. So just a reminder, that's the piece right there. It'll sit completely upright. I know, just again, when it has nothing to sit against, you're going to have a tough time seeing it face forward. But look at that beautiful stone. What a great look. And that chain with diamonds. There are those big bezel sets. 2 of those diamonds in the chain itself with the pendant. Take it apart, give away, 2 separate pieces. That was $399. So hopefully that helps. Jason, let me know if they need to see that again in any way, shape, or form. Otherwise, this tourmaline's got to go. Let's find this one a home, shall we? Are we ready? I don't think there's anybody on the lines yet for this one. And that should be changing quite rapidly here, because this one, it's not even 2,000. It's supposed to be a whole different deal. I'm going to break every single rule there is on this piece, and we're going to get it gone. Ooh, yeah, giveaway mode activated. Big time. Ready to shop, ready to save. This is your night to do it. It's not $2,000. It's not $1,000. I'm giving it 60 seconds. We're giving it away. $999. That's a better deal, right? $999. Take it in any gold, in any size. Oh, you got to go for it. Just go for it as quickly as you can, because you know what's going to happen. Sorry, I got distracted by that cool clock up there. That's a perfect match. Yeah, Tony knows I like to match. So, yeah, it's good, right? The Bicolor tourmaline clock has come out to play, and in a perfect match. But $999 gets it to one caller, and those are not basic, little, tiny, oh yeah, they're just a couple of diamonds. No, there are 2 diamonds. There are literally a couple of diamonds, but they're huge. And they're really exotic, fine cuts to get as well. So that's really special, but it's only $999, and it's still here. So 20 seconds left to grab it. I know that's trying to answer a lot of requests we had last night when, what did we have? A 13, 12 karat tourmaline was huge. And I know it was a little out of some budgets. So this is hopefully, again, just kind of scaled down, but it's not small. Still giving you a big size, 346, love it. Okay, coming up, I don't know, giving jewelry away, it's what I do. It's what I do, it's what I love to do, and my goodness, it's a joy. So there it is at $999, and let's do some really special. We got some Morganite, bigger size there as well. It's funny, everyone wanted a smaller tourmaline and a bigger Morganite, so we're gonna do that tonight. All right, so we're verifying on that one. Also, I flashed the big emerald cut. Here's my baby right here. 16 karat 14, I haven't shown it on the hand yet, so it's tough to gauge the size until you see it right there. Voila. There she is, right there. So that is a 1614. Take it off my hands. That is one somebody needs to own. It's 111-6849. Not to be outdone by the fact that if you want to go a bit smaller, we have a 1140 coming up. But this is my only big emerald cut. And that is a huge trillion on one side and a really huge trillion on the other side. And that's going to be, Will, 53 points just in your 2 diamonds. I love it. I love it. I mean, it's like my perfect ring. So if we share the same taste, let me tell you something. You are going to adore this ring. You are going to lose your mind over this ring. It's going to be your new favorite. So that's here. And then may I show it to you up close? Because really, you can't necessarily get the entire sense of the ring until you see it in person. But, oh, no, I got a smudgy wedgie on it. Hold on. Let's give it a little polish. 1614. What is each diamond going to be? About 26.5 points. Those are really big diamonds. There they are. Trillion on each side. See, it looks so much better now. So much better. I don't know, but you know that word we're not supposed to use on TV, right? When it comes to gemstones. You know that word, perfect. Not supposed to say it, not supposed to use it. It's a natural from the earth gem. But I think that's about as close as you're going to get. When you want ideal quality, Hall of Mirrors, seeing red. That's all that is. All the way through, yeah, purples and blues are at their most extensive capability here and showing reds as a result. And then you have the tapered prongs and the big trillions, and everything's just working with the ring. It's just so right. It's so balanced, and yeah, we know it's a big elongated stone, so we didn't go over the top and add like 8 halos around it, because that would make it maybe a little less wearable. So we went with the more tailored, restrained It's like, okay, restrained a little bit. We went with huge diamonds, but we just put one on each side in bigger stones. So it looks fabulous in every way. And that is going to be, ooh, 14, no, I'm not. No, it's $19,999. I wasn't going to do $14,999 tonight because, you know, that was actually our sale price for the weekend. Had that been up during the sale, it wasn't obviously. Otherwise, it would have been gone. And yeah, I feel pretty confident that $15,000, that would be gone. But instead, it's going even lower than that. Yes, not even going to be 14 or 10. Again, take my recommendation on this one. All I can do is say that if you're already kind of sort of thinking about it, if it's catching your attention, if it's making your heart go pitter-pat a little faster, take my advice and try it. Remember, this is not a final sale deal. This is where you have a money-back guarantee. So this is that moment where you can get it at home. We want you to get it at home. We want you to see it in person because I still, no matter how much I describe it or how much I show it or how expertly I try to polish it up and show you the perfection, I can't give you the full range and the full look until you see it at home. Blue wing block Ds are that way. So many, I mean, how many times have we heard it? Literally thousands of times I've heard people say, oh my goodness, it looks better in person than it even did on TV. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And this one in particular, one of our top, best stones, it's not even 10,000, it's not 9,000, and this is why I'm eyeing it the way you should be thinking about it because the value's here. The value's all together here. And it's not even going to be $8,000, it's $79.99, and that's it. And then don't worry, we have an 11 karat 40 oval coming up that has a similar look the way it's set with big diamonds too. So that's going to be on the way as well. And here we are at the halfway point of the show. We've got a lot to share with you, including some earrings I'm really excited about that I personally just think are just multi-million-dollar looks, but without spending that. There's a lot of pieces of jewelry. I think collectively, I think I speak to other fellow jewelry lovers where I fall in love with a lot of jewelry and can usually afford like none of it unless it's here. And that's the thing. The stuff I like is a little pricey. I got that, you know, good taste radar going on, right? That's what I think a lot of us share because you're here. You're here because you love quality. You're here because you insist upon it. But also we give you those values. So at $79.99, one of our deluxe best. And when a stone is capable of those types of reds, and it's a little more elongated emerald cut than most. I'm actually going to flip it around here. I'm not changing the stone. I'm just flipping it from the other angle just to show you because every single angle tends to show us a little different colorway. Look at those reds. It's so good. Never missing out on any of that saturation or neon, even through the very center of the stone. Oh yes. Oh yes, please. Anyway, that's the one that I would recommend with the biggest gold star possible. It is everything and more, even to the most particular Tanzanite collector out there. I mean, look what that does. It's fascinating. And usually the reds are something you don't get to see from this angle. The fact that they're showing up like that in this light, get ready to be wowed and totally bowled over when you see it at home. So that one's verifying. Let me show you our next option, though, because this is the 1140. It's an oval. It's got really big diamonds on the sides as well. We're actually going to triple them up there. We got 3 diamonds. Oh my goodness, same colors here. Oh wow, let me just make sure it's polished. 112-2818. Oh yeah. Let's just take a look at what's on the sides first, because I know you know what the blue wings look like. But when you see the sides, it goes pear-shaped, marquise, pear-shaped. Same thing on the other side. Pear-shaped, marquise, pear-shaped. And it's a huge 11 karat 40 with all those unbelievable reds coming through. Oh yeah. So those are huge diamonds. There's a total weight of 82 points. If you think about this on an average stone basis, that's about 13.6 points a piece. Let's face it. Some of those stones are 15 pointers and some are probably 13 pointers. They're all really close, but it's different cuts here. And so on average, 14-point stones all the way throughout, kind of shadowing or really kind of creating this beautiful curve around the sides to really adapt really, really well to the oval and make it give that 3-stone look, but just, it's a creation. It is so good. It's also going to be $15,999, but you saw what I just did on the 16 karat and the emerald cut. Now we're taking this is scaled back a little bit. It's not 16 karat, so hopefully this is gonna work for even a little bit more of you. And still big, obviously, if you know who you are, if you want a 1 karat, this is not for you. But maybe if the 16 karat was just a little too much or a little too elongated, you go here. And we got to make it a really special opportunity, and that's exactly what's happening. 14 points on average each stone. Sensational on the hand. We'll show that to you now. It can be done in any gold color as well. And yeah, I just saw it. Taking it away from the wheel onto the hand, suddenly, oh my goodness, it just goes completely ruby red on me. It never, you'd think by now, 7,000 some stones in, you'd think I'd be used to it. I'm not. It still gets me every time. Just that motion of picking it up off the wheel to put it on, for that brief moment, it's out of these crazy spotlights, and you see it for what it is, which is almost in some cases more red presence than even blues and purples at first glance. It's really special. Let's put it on the auction block because I don't see any other way around this. I don't know if anybody, after the last one was brought down to 8,000, I don't know if anybody's going to go for spending double to get an 1140, although it does have more of that diamond weight, quite a bit more. 6 stones instead of 2, still that really easy peasy basic kind of like 3-stone balance, but without being basic at all, because all important stones. Here's what I'm going to do. We haven't done an auction, a successful auction in a while, because of course we went through 2 weeks of a sale event where there were no auctions, and then last night I tried with all my might and I just couldn't get them going. But that's because we have this little kind of, we got to ease back into it. We're all used to the sale event, not seeing auctions, and hey, for anybody who's brand new, because there's a lot of you out there, this is where we put you in charge of the pricing. I take a break. I take a few minutes off, and I say, well, there's our best price at TVON collectively. Let's allow you to do better by making up your own price, whatever you want that to be. And all I can do is give a suggestion to start just so it doesn't take up all the 90 minutes we have left in the show. So that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. Get ready, take a look. This is going to be, this is going to be good. This is going to be real good. Because even, I just did a little math here, and even that last stone that I love so much is still about 500 a carat, right? We all did that math. You probably did at home. If this one is 500 a carat, just to calculate, that means I'd start at 5,700, which is a lot better than 15,999. But I don't know if that's going to get it going because it's Thursday and here we are. So how about instead of 5,000? Okay, now we're talking. Instead of even $5,000, or instead of, oh, I don't know, $5,500, right? We could go 55, we could go 5. We're talking about great per carat values. We're going to go lower than $5,000 to start it off, and I'm going to get you going at $4,500 instead with a $10 increment. Tim, did you have a question or? Oh, thank you. Gladys, thank you so much. Happy New Year to you. Was she shopping tonight too? Did she get a Mahangi necklace? Good. I'm so glad. What color did she go for? Yellow gold. Very nice, just like she saw it. I love it. Well, you know what, guys? This is 45 right now, and we don't have the open, so it's not really official, but just to break that down, that's a per carat of $394. I should point out, I know we get used to saying free diamonds, but should 14-point individual stones that are that fancy a cut, should those be free? Probably not. Here's what I will do. We're going to start even less than $4,500, and I'll give you a shot here. This is free diamonds that shouldn't be free because they're huge. They're fancy cut. They're stunning. They're set just as they should. This is a lot of gold to support that stone. It's not going to be 45 or 44 or 43 or 42 or 41. This will get us down to a per carat that, yeah, we got to realize this is one more thing. Oh, my goodness, did I not tell you it's Museum Reserve? Oh, kind of buried the headline here. As we call it in the news business, buried the lead. I buried the lead. It's Museum Reserve 1140. That's why it's showing the reds, even in an oval shape like this is. And it's not going to be $4,100 to start either. We're going to start even less. I'm going to start this at $4,000. Let me recalculate where that per carat would stand, or I should say when we get the open here, because let's take a look at this. $4,000 to get it started. If you look at that on a per carat, that would be $350. Uh-oh, did I do that math correctly here? Because we got a problem if I did. I'm going to have to take that down. I can't offer that. Wait, that's really $300. Oh, goodness. That's $350 a carat. If somebody were to open that up at $4,000, that is $350 even a carat with free 6 of them, huge diamonds and gold. Your choice of gold, Your size, I better just, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hope and pray that nobody sees this value for what it is and just, you know what, 60-second clock it and move on. I got to move on. I can't do that. I truly got carried away here. I can't do a museum reserve for $350. It's never happened, by the way. We've had a couple of stones ever, like 7,000 stones I brought you. We've had a couple that have been $360, $365 a carat. They've been smaller stones and not museum reserve. So the fact this is nearly 12 carats and it's museum reserve, and now it's potentially $350 a carat, I can't even advertise this. It may be one of those, let's forget this ever happened, erase the tape, and don't even publicize the show. Literally can't do it, because that is not something that we can carry on through with that kind of level of quality, and yet, yay, nobody's seen it. Okay, so good. So this is gonna be, okay, I'm gonna move on from that one very, very quickly. And we'll let the clock obviously finish up, but at this point, don't call. I'm going to have to be the anti-sell here and say, please don't buy that. Please don't buy that, because I'm going to be in all kinds of trouble. Let's just move right along. 10 seconds remaining, and then I'm out of here. And I have basically I've dodged one here. So this is it, guys. $4,000. I do not want to see that opened up, because we got problems. Shouldn't be selling that. Let's get to our Morganite, though. We have a great Morganite. We only have about 20 minutes till the top of the hour hits. And okay, an operator just raised their hand and said, please wait, because we have someone, verifying? Oh no, 2 people verifying? Oh no. Okay, so guys, I really can't do this. I can't do this. I can't. That's honestly never happened. I've been here a long time. I've been here 7 years, but I've never, 5 years of selling this material, 5 years, 2 months, I've not had not one single museum reserve ever priced this way. I can't start now. We're in the last call. We don't have a lot left. We're in the last call of all the material overall. And now they're telling me to hold. You know what, guys? We have 3 people all verifying on this one. Let me just do this. I don't even know. Are they verifying on this one? Maybe they're not. Maybe they called in with a request. You never know. I'm going to just do this really quickly here. I don't want to bring this up again. Meaning, I don't want to have to represent this over the weekend or next month or next year. I just want to get this done. If anybody would like it, here's the deal. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to shop it. I don't know if any of these callers, they might not. It sounds like they might be shopping Mahangi necklaces still. If you'd like this one, I'm just going to blow it out for $39.99. I'm actually going to go even lower now, and we're going to give you the deal of a lifetime. I can't even bring this back. This is a painful topic at this point. This is no right to be $350 a carat. This, for the record, most of our Tanzanites are sold really, really beautifully, great per carat prices, but not $350. That is that I still am doing the calculation thinking, is this real? I mean, I got carried away. You see it's a $16,000 ring. Just know that is what you are supposed to be paying here tonight to own this, is $16,000. I am just going to, I can't even possibly risk bringing this up again and publicizing it even further here on national TV. So let's just give it away. I'll give it 60 seconds to just, first caller can say sold at $39.99. And then technically it's gotten a little lower per carat actually, which is a little shocking. But if you want it, it's yours. And I know that not everyone's looking for a huge stone, but if you are, if you want a big stone, you go here, you get it tonight, you've got a full 2-week money back guarantee. I get confused with my own business for a minute. But it's a full 2 weeks to evaluate it once you get it at home and then decide. And trust me, you're gonna love it because it's museum reserve oval and it's still here. Okay, so 30 seconds left and then I'm moving on. We got Morganite on the way, Big Emerald is here. That is truly, well, let me just put this on the hand again for you because that's what they're asking for. It's white, yellow, or rose. It's in your size. Free, that's all free. And look at that ring on the hand here. It's not oversized, it's not overdone. You've got one of the truly out of all, if you think about it, not all of you have been here for all 5 years of Blue Wing. You probably all, even those of you who have been here for 5 years, probably haven't seen every single minute of every single show. You've probably not seen every single Blue Wing presented. I can tell you right now, we have not had one priced like this in Museum Reserve. I've only had one ever that was priced any less than this. It was a much smaller, it was a 4-carat stone. So here is, it's the value. And you should be paying a lot more per carat on a bigger stone, on a better stone, on a higher quality. I cannot believe that's still here. All right, so let's move on. Forget I ever said that. Don't ever look at that as like the going rate on Tanzanite. It hasn't changed. But take a look at this. We've got Morganite coming up with pink and white diamonds around it. It's a little bigger than the one we had last night, quite a bit bigger actually. And then we do have some really special earrings. These are like the look of multi, like if I came in wearing these tonight, you'd think, ooh, she must have had a big anniversary or a birthday. And no and no. That is just a big old diamond look without being a diamond. And what gives? We don't do simulants. We don't do faux. We don't do lab grown. We don't do costume. We don't do crystals. What is that then? Natural, rare material is what that is. Rarer than diamonds, actually. So we can get to that. Let me show those real quick. I'm going to wait on the Morganite because I've been just dying to show you these earrings for the last truly 102 minutes. It's time to bring them out. There's just a pair, so it's going to be quick. 112-2630. This just is my kind of thing because I'm someone who loves diamonds. I like big diamonds. Can't always get a million big diamonds every day in a new piece of jewelry because they're really pricey if you get quality. And I'm one for quality too. You are too. That's why you're here. 112-2630 is our white zircon, colorless zircon in an Asher cutting in a match. And then there are diamonds in the front, of course. Those round brilliants you see, those are diamonds. And it's in this oversized lever back style. It's going to give you 5 carats 40 of Asher cuts. Did anybody take the Tanzanite? No? Okay. Okay. This is 540 in Ashers. That means, figure you've got about 270. In each earring, they're in white, yellow, or rose. They are 14 points in diamonds right up front, and wait till you see these on. Yes, it's a drop, but there's nothing moving. It's not articulated. It's not like a chandelier earring where there's all these moving parts and pieces. They're just really simple, easy in the drop. It is so incredible what's happening here, and I'm just going to give them away. Tell me what this looks like to you when you see them in the length from a distance with a little bit of a backdrop to them. I'll try one on. Here's what they look like in measurement form here. So you can see up and down, they're about 7/8 of an inch. Just under an inch is what that reads to be. I love them in the white gold because, why not? White diamonds above it, white zircon here. You can call it colorless zircon, silver zircon. It's all the same. Zircon is not zirconia. So for our newer shoppers or if you're new to the world of exotics, this is not a zirconia. Zirconia is man-made, simulated diamond. That's not what we offer. We don't sell any simulated diamonds. We don't sell lab-grown diamonds. We don't sell crystals. We don't sell synthetics. We only sell natural. So this is a real rare stone in its own right. It's of course known for double refraction. That's what the zircon family carries through it no matter what color, because a lot of the stones out there, blue zircons, yellow zircons, red zircons, pink zircons, and alike, we've even got some greens, are going to give you a nice body color. They're all known for giving you double refraction though. And that's the look you're getting. Let's just give these away as well. Real quick look at them on just so you can see the way they drop, the way they extend from that ear, but they're not wildly moving. They're not all over the place. They sit in a very structured way, very north to south, setting right down like a stiletto style, so very flattering on. And let's take a look at them up close because they are not going to last. We know that. You can change the gold if you want to. So if you're more of a yellow gold lover, go ahead. Rose gold's fine too. But they're actually going to be, well, they're a little pricey because they're exotics. These are still exotic stones. And yes, they almost have a blue color to them. And I love because when in the trade, when we see a diamond that's really, really colorless and white, usually it has a little blue cast to it. It's just what really good white diamonds do. So there's a terminology we use in the jewelry business that's when we talk about a really, really good white diamond, we'll often call them blue white because they'll have that little secondary hue of like a kind of an electric blue to them. That's what these zircons also embody. They do the same thing that a really, really, really high quality white diamond will do. If it's a colorless diamond, it'll have that blue tint. That's what's happening here. So it's a really special look. I'm going to give these away. They're $59.99. That's obviously because they are a more exotic stone. You're getting a bigger size in them. They're perfectly matched. Great lever back. Diamonds as well. Let's make it simple and easy. First caller can have them for $9.99. I'll save you $5,000 on the pair just to make sure that they can disappear quickly and get their home, and then we'll move right along because we only have a little over an hour left and we want to know what you want to see on this evening tonight. What can we show you? If there's anything we can recap, anything you want to see again, check on availability. This is about the time to do it here with only about an hour left. And check on that 1140 because I think that's still available too. So that would be one of those big moments to take value. And then if you like a good look in a diamond, but maybe you're not ready to go simulated or synthetic, we've talked about it. I know you've seen it, especially this season if you were looking at holiday shopping and looking more at jewelry, because jewelry is also just highly advertised in the holiday season. If you noticed, everybody's doing lab grown. Well, and there's a lot of reasons that you can come up with when you're in, when you've got a good marketing team behind you as reasons why to buy lab grown. Well, the reason and the main reason they are everywhere right now, and I don't know if I should be saying this, but nobody's really gotten too upset with me yet. But there's about a 400 to 500% markup. Let me say that again. 400 to 500% markups on lab grown. That's why they're pushing them on you. That's why everybody's saying, buy lab grown, buy lab grown, buy lab grown. And any good salesperson can come up with a million reasons why that's going to be better, right? And everyone's reasons are, oh, but you can't afford a good quality diamond, but you can. If you're shopping here, you can. And this is why, again, I bring that up when we're talking about zircons, because yes, we have a diamond presence here, but this is what you do if you want to have something that's highly valued at the end of the day. Because that's the extra bonus of shopping natural fine gems, is that something is worthwhile. So when you're, again, we talk about legacy pieces, we talk about pieces that are going to be in your family heirloom collection for generations and generations beyond our own. These are the pieces that stand the test of time, that get more highly valued as time wears on, as you're enjoying it, as you're wearing it, as you're loving it. And that's the fun part about jewelry that's fine jewelry. And you can't say that about simulated or synthetic stones, but you can say about an exotic like this, something that's really, really unusual, specialty, rare, all those things, and you've got it right here at $9.99. So not a lot of money to get a really special pair of earrings that you're not going the synthetic route. You're not going with just something that looks synthetic. Would be, by the way, synthetic would be like a lab-grown diamond where it shares the same chemical composition, but it's not the real thing. A simulant is where it just looks. That would be like a CZ. It doesn't share any commonalities with diamonds, but it just looks like a diamond, right? Those are the differences between simulants and synthetics. This is where you're getting a natural exotic stone in its own right. All right, so that's the zircon. I love them. It's okay if you don't. I just think that that's really, it's got a really, I think, a place in our jewelry collection that we don't see a lot of jewelry fit into that niche. And that's why I'm going on and on about, you know, what's simulated and synthetic. And there's, you know, that's great that it's all out there. So it gives everybody in the world a way to shop for some kind of jewelry. But for those that want exotics and special and really, you know, interesting, unique stones that not everyone's going to have, that are worth something at the end of the day, that you're going to be proud to pass down to the generations of the future, these are the types of pieces you want to have. So let me know, Jason, if you're taking anything that I should know about, earrings or the like. Tim, Tanzanite earrings, anything going out? All right, so those are here too. So we've kind of, again, hit that stride in the show where we need to kind of wow you. So I'm going to do this. We're going to bring out a big Morganite. I flashed it already. We're going to bring it out and we're going to show it to you. Now, this is quite an impressive stone here. It's a carat 72, that same gorgeous diamond pink color that we've had before, like as in last night. But it was a 35-point stone, and now we have a carat 72. So we're going much bigger in the size. It's going to be added number 2560. It's really unique, too, because we've added pink and white diamonds to it as well. So you get a row of pink, you get a row of white. Kind of looks like you've added ring guards. But there's no other ring in the middle. This is like the tension set look of that carat 72 stone, cushion cutting, right there in the middle, like it's set between two bands, like you got a white diamond band and a pink diamond band, but it's all in one. And there's a 29-point pink diamond weight and a 26-point white diamond weight. So all that together, this is that precious material that is like a pink diamond. So talk about things that look like other things. Well, pink Morganite is why usually you see a more peachy color. This is even more rare to get that true pink. There's no peach in this one at all. It's all about that diamond pink color. Take a good close-up look at it. You see how that color really radiates. That's the thing. A lot of times Morganite, no matter if it's more peach or pink, it tends to be so light you can't see really any color at all. That's not the case here. You see that color. It's very pink diamond reminiscent. It has the pink diamonds right on one side of it, so you can make that comparison visually. And it's going to be, oh gosh, we got to really, I like the price. I don't love it. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. We haven't done this in a while. Since my auctions ain't working, boy, you thought by day 2 coming out sale, we'd get the auctions rolling again. How about this, though? This is what I know will work. We have a 3888 ring here. Great value for tonight. Let's do something better. It's our big Morganite. It's got that big size. It is the diamond pink color, though. No peach at all. So if you want to go more with that true pink color, you want the lavish rarity, it's right here. We're going to go 0 to start, $100 increments, and power bids are welcome. So that's it. No reserve. There's no reserve. We're just suggesting a $100 increment. You can go higher than that if you want as well. But there is a $3,888 ring at stake. And we're looking for anybody who wants to get it started, starting at nothing. Nothing. I'm going to hope to resuscitate my auctions here because so far, yesterday and today, haven't been able to get those going. So how about this deal? Now listen, if we don't get an open, what do? I keep it. We'll keep it. We'll save it for another day. I'll put it up on the weekend for $38.88 and it'll be gone. Or we can go zero to start. But it does take a phone call. You're going to need to dial in if you want it. And if you need, listen, if I get one bidder, and that could happen tonight, right? Could happen. If we get one bidder and that's all they want to do is do $100, then guess what? I have no recourse to that. I'm going to have to, we got $100. There it is, $100 going once. Now you got $100 to beat because we have one bidder at $100. We're looking for 2 or more power bids are welcome. How much? $300. That's a mini power bid right there. $300. Don't be intimidated because that's a lot of ring with a lot of pink diamonds and a Morganite for $400 now. Tim's got $400. How much? $700. Bidder number 1 has gone from, oh yeah, $400 to $700. They've gone, that's what you call a mini power bid. They're playing strategy. They're trying to inhibit you from bidding so they can get it at $700 when they know darn well it's not a $700 ring, but that's kind of the strategy you can play. So $800 now, 2 bidders active right now. 2 bidders, we're at 8 to Jason's caller. Who do you have there? Sherry's at 8. Where's Sherry calling from? Texas. And did you say 9? 2 bidders still, and we're at $900 now. $900. So see, you were waiting on a zero to start auction. Well, it's revived our auctions. Is it going to get to cost on the ring? I just saw Sherry drop out. Bummer. Sherry, thanks for playing. Now Tim's caller just dropped out. Click, 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 click. I'm hearing clicks. Not the good kind of click. Like usually if you're in the internet business, you want clicks. We don't want to hear that here because we're in the old time phone business where you got to call us. And so that's the thing. We're only at 900 and I've heard the bad click. The click means the phone going back down in the cradle and we have 1 bidder left. Oh my goodness. That's it. I'm looking around surveying the situation here. There's only 1 bidder. That's it. $900. Just heard another click. Why? Wait. Stop everything. Sometimes we have to step back. That's the only problem. Why I hesitate. They hate when I do zero to start auctions because you know why? They've told me that they believe that you guys believe that it's only worth $0 when I start at 0. It is tougher to get the full breadth of what's the ring really worth. So I think we need to step back a moment. When we see a zero to start auction as this was, we need to step back and look at the ring, look at the carat weights. That's a carat 72 private collection diamond pink Morganite. It's got more pink diamonds than it has white diamonds with it. It's an overall ring in solid 2-tone gold, rose and white to match up with the diamonds, and we're only at $900. We had a 35-pointer, true story, because it happened last night. It was about 23 hours ago. Well, actually, it was 24 hours ago. 24 hours ago. 24 hours ago, I had a 35-point stone that sold for more. It was not a pink Morganite. It was the peach color. It was the traditional color. It was a 35-point stone. It sold for more. Now we have a carat 72 pure pink color, and it's selling for less. Let's give it a final 2 minutes. You are more than welcome to dial in. We're looking for a $1,000 bid. This is not a $1,000 ring. It's a $38.88 ring. So that's what I would encourage you. Look less at this price and more at this price because this price is supposed to be right there, but instead I was the fool that said zero to start and now we've got a no reserve situation, so I have to sell it in 2 minutes. You do have to dial that phone number within the next 2 minutes to participate. So let's go. Take a look at it. 900 is where we're at. Who knew? Who knew? Oh my goodness, Thursday nights. That's an opportunity right there. 2 minutes left to get you in. And if they're, now Jess, may I ask who's at $900 who played this so well and so right? Because that is, something's going on good there because they're the last bidder standing so far. We have Kathy on the line. She's at $900. We are, now you are not to sit back and go, oh, it's Kathy's ring. That's why we have a clock up there. That's why we're going to spend a couple $1,000 airtime on a 2-minute clock to give y'all a last chance to say it's not over yet, to give you a chance to dial in because you see the value. Let's try it on. This is such a beautiful ring. It's an amazing look with that pink Morganite being that extended cushion cut. This is a nice big stone. Look at that look from a distance. We have a final minute now until we sell it. and no reserve. That's where I got to be a little bit better because I got to put reserves on these. I just had no idea. Figured by now we'd be at $2,000, $2,500 easily. Instead, we're only at $900 on a really incredible ring that's got this row in the pinks and this row in the whites and giving you that dual look, which is so unique. I mean, where else? Are you going to walk into a fine jewelry store and find that anywhere else? Is anyone good else to do a double row like that with a pink and a white diamond design on either side? It's like a twofer. You get these two beautiful looks. It's like it's keeping that stone. It looks like a tension set. It looks like somehow that stone is floating among those two incredible rows in diamonds, and yet, yeah, it's all here for just $900, and it looks like it's going at $900 unless we have anybody else in the last 20 seconds say otherwise. So big congratulations to Kathy. Tim, are you verifying on this one? So we're looking for 1,000. Let's see if we've got anybody who does want to put in that $1,000 bid, and then we'll see where it goes. But that's going to be our last chance, last call. Let me know if there's anything you want to see, anything we can pull out from a vault. It's all about requests for the last hour. Let me know. We've shown you just about every piece of new jewelry tonight. So time to get requests in. I do have emerald cut earrings. Yeah, sign me up. Those with maybe that 16 karat. Yeah, that would be quite the match. Let's show those next. And then this one, 900, or do we have 1,000? Got it? Yes, no? Hi, Pam. No problem. No problem. She's just seeing my email from a couple days ago. Let me see what you need, Pam. Maybe she's got a request. I don't have... yeah, I can see what we have. Do we have any new pink zircons that we can bring out? Maybe a pink zircon round. Do you want to see the pink zircons I had the other day? Okay, I can see if we still have them set aside for you. Let me see if we can do the pink zircon rounds or the rubellite. Sure. What kind of rubellite do you need, Pam? Let me know if you're looking for big or small. I don't have any small rubellites, actually. I know that. But we could probably find you a little bit bigger stone. I'll see. I haven't seen rubellites in a while. But anybody 1,000? Yes, no? Got it? Maybe, maybe? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Look at this. I really think we need to see a moment with these Tanzanite emerald cuts, a match pair in earring drops, and it's going to be 1122799. Here we go. Emerald cut. Hello. Perfection. And then a stack of princess cut diamonds up above, leading right on into a hoop that starts with diamonds in the front. Loving that. Okay, so there's one pair here, and I figure we're bringing out the good stuff. The good emerald cuts that total 10 carats 51. So let's get you 5 1/4 in each there. And that fabulous idea, which is going to be 1051 total in emerald cuts. There's the stack of princesses coming right up. They build, they stack, they do this pyramid style. Right up above that emerald cut, and then your diamonds in the front, white gold only here. They are only going to be in the white gold. That's how we love our blue wings first and foremost. They do have a great spring-loaded hinge to that backing, so they're really easy. This is not a post that is going to go literally like attached to the hoop, so you're never going to need to worry about that post warping or bending or anything strange that's going to disallow it to work properly. So that's important too to remember. I have not been able to keep an emerald or any Tanzanite earrings in stock lately. We've shown you a few of these beautiful drops, usually with more exotic cuts that you don't know or haven't seen before. This is a cut we know is popular always, and it's a 1 3/8 inch top to bottom if we're getting really exact there. And you have this beautiful drop. Now the diamond weight is also 51 points. So you got 10, 51, and 51. Fairly easy to remember that. And that's, of course, the bigger stones right here, and then your smaller diamond pave through the front of your earring. Let's go ahead and show it up close while I put one on very quickly, and we're going to make this magic happen. And your $13,999 Thursday night price tag is gone. But you do want to dial quickly because I know the popularity of emerald cuts. We've even had one today. It's still here if you'd like it. Like I said, that'd be the pair of a lifetime to get, a pairing of these earrings with that emerald cut we had earlier. That would be so beautiful together. And there aren't too many opportunities, even historically, to get an emerald cut Tanzanite in an earring. So I love that they're here now in a drop, but not overwhelming. This isn't going to go down here. This is not shoulder length here. These aren't 4 or 5 inches. They're just about 1.5 inches or so. So it's really easy to wear. You can see the gleam of the emerald cut. These are still blue wing block D. We've waited and waited to bring out these super deluxe earring drops that we've had of late, haven't been able to keep them in stock, and they're not even going to be $13,000 or $10,000. We're getting them under $99.99, and this is going a lot lower than that even. So first caller situation, there's piercing coverage here as well. The post is lower than the diamonds. The diamonds go up top. kind of cover and camouflage the piercing itself, so all you see are really elite styling. And we'll go back up close, get you a better value than even $99, $89, or $79, and I would really think about tonight getting that ring to go with it. Very few opportunities going forward to match up emerald cuts because we don't have any more stones to work with. Keep in mind, this is how they look from really straight up into that stone, and that'll be the case for each one. I just want to make sure you know that this is a saturated blue wing with all the red flashes that you'd expect in anything else that we bring, and it's going to be better than $7 or $6 or even better than $5,000. Let's blow them out for $49.99 if you'd like them. There's only one pair, so that's going to be another one very quick to go, I have a feeling, because why? We can't stop these beautiful blue wing block D earrings. It's been because we've been without them for so many years, haven't had much in the drops to offer to you, so this is the perfect way to go. And they're $49.99. Congrats if you get them. Let's show you what's next. We've got an aquamarine for our top of the hour. It's already come and gone. We have an hour left in the show. Need your requests if you have any. Black diamonds here too. We got a big black diamond. Got a really good emerald necklace. We've got a huge ruby. Should we give away some big ruby? I haven't done that in a while. We haven't had rubies at all. Even the holiday season, we kind of went without rubies. Most of the holiday season only had a couple 1 carats. We're going to bring a 2 carat out tonight. It's crunch time. We have an hour to go. We need to know what you want to shop for. Don't forget, pink diamond lovers. Since we already saw a beautiful pink Morganite, I do want to just remind you that we have a pink diamond necklace coming up over the weekend. So I just want to remind you, since this is the only heads up you'll get on it, and I wanted to show that to you because I've been wearing it all night. You're probably going, she's wearing a necklace. That's more unusual. I'm not one for necklaces very often. I cannot help it. I adore this necklace, and I wanted to give you a little idea of what it's all about. It's coming up on Saturday. It's a huge debut. We have done this before in white diamonds. This is actually a pink diamond version. Those are all natural big pink diamonds going right through. And this is, I'm wearing it as 16-inch. You're going to have the adjustability built in. So that's coming up Saturday. Just had to mention it so you know it's coming. I don't want you to miss it because it's very limited. Everything that we make in pink diamonds is, because the pink diamonds themselves are limited. So that's coming up on Saturday. Make sure you're joining me for that Saturday morning. So I didn't want you to miss it and be gone and forget. And oh my goodness, I missed it out entirely. So that's going to be coming up. Great Valentine's Day gift as well if you want to get a little head start on that. And our earrings are here for $49.99. Okay, so cashmere sapphire is also here. Big fire opals. I can go bigger in tanzanites as well. If you want 17 carats total weight and a pear shape, I got those too. But let's try something different. I do have a really special aqua. It's really, really good. I got to tell you, I don't know. Well, I do. I know that this stone cost us. Here's a very special stone for our top of the hour because, you know, special moments of the show call for special items, I believe, and this is it. As we lead into a power hour here, we're talking about one of our best. Did you have a new register there as well? No. Oh, hi. Yeah, hi, Bonita. Thank you. Oh, that's nice of her. Well, Happy New Year, everybody, from Bonita. Thanks, Bonita, and let me just say Happy New Year to you. Let me just go ahead and explain what's happening here, because this is one that if you could be on the inside here and be a host every day and see the assortment of jewelry, there's a huge backstory to this stone. This is a stone that is very, very important. It's from a private collection, which we're used to seeing. That's no biggie, right? You see private collection stones here all the time. This is Sierra Santa Maria. I was wondering, I'd inquired about this because I'd seen this ring for the last 6 months or so, and it was a lot of money. And I know our aquas pretty well, and usually what per carat goes for what price, and so this is 11222230. This one, for whatever reason, seemed to be, it was a lot higher than most of our aquas. And it wasn't changing, and I'm going to show you guys. It says $79.99 right there. And I know most 2 carat stones don't go for that. You know that from just watching the show. So they kept giving it to me and kept giving it to me, and I thought, and usually when I don't show something for a month, 2 months, 3 months go by, usually that price comes down because there's a reason I'm not showing it. And it wasn't budging. And it's a 2 carat 13 stone. And it's got a big diamond weight, yes. It's a bridge mounting. There's a carat 67 in diamond, so that's a lot. But I had to finally say, what's going on with the 79? And you could feel free to put it up there, Tony, because everybody should know this. It's a $79.99 piece. It has not moved. It has not changed. I'm talking months have gone by. Finally, I said, what is going on with this stone? And why? It hasn't come down even 1 penny. What's going on? Because usually a 2 carat Sierra Santa Maria, maybe it'd be, you know, something more like 4 or 5, right? 4 or 5. So I kept wondering, why is this $3,000 more than everything else? So it turns out this stone is not only just out of ownership's private collection, it's the king stone of the Sierra Santa Maria original mining production. I did not know, but I realize now, okay, that's why it's that price tag. This is a production, keep in mind, this is one mine in Brazil. Brazil's a very gem-rich country. It produces some of the most beautiful natural specimens in the world. And yet, the Sierra Santa Maria has been long mined out, done, completely done. Well, this stone turns out has a history to it. One of our owners here, because it's a family, this is a family business. This is not a big old conglomerate run by a private equity firm, by venture capitalists with CEOs. This is just a family. It's a family business. And it is just one of those that now 6 generations into gem collecting. And this is what's happening. This family has been one of the best known, probably the best known gem family in the world for 6 generations now. So naturally they know people. They know people. They know miners, they know dealers, they know every diamond dealer there is, they know other gem families. This was actually the collector's piece that was gifted to our principal owner here I'm thinking it was like 32 years ago or something like that, a long time ago. And this was gifted because of years and years and years of working together. This also happens to be a Brazilian family that discovered this mine, that started mining this material, that collected it for a long, long time. They kept it under wraps. Nobody knew aqua could be this good until they started sharing some of it with the world at trade shows and the like. Then it got into the celebrities' hands and a couple of royal families. And then people started to get some traction to what Sierra Santa Maria was about. Well, this stone has been one of the gifts that we figured, you know what, it's been in a private collection. We have been known to sometimes bring out something from the private collection when we don't really have much left. That's exactly what has happened here. I was wondering why and oh, why is this $8,000? Because this stone is one of the best. And by the way, it's not just because it was gifted and because it was the pinnacle of the private collection here. The reason it was because this was a favor returned, a show of appreciation for a very, very big business deal that was done decades ago. This gem miner out of Brazil was really indebted to the family that runs this company and wanted to show and knew that cash is not something they need or care for. It's gems. What's more valuable than money, than fluid cash transactionally changing hands? It's gems, especially gems that can't be mined anymore. So this was his way of showing gratitude and appreciation, was gifting this stone. And this is going to be for one of our collectors tonight because it has, after much convincing, it has come out of the private collection to be the superstar. Now you're probably thinking, I need a better look at this because that's going to be the very, very pinnacle of what has come out. It's not about size here. This is a 213, but it's about the color combined. They actually had a nickname for it, which I love, because this is a Brazilian miner. He knows all the best of Brazil. He called it the blue diamond of Brazil for a long, long time. And he said it in Portuguese, of course, but it was translated to the blue diamond of Brazil because the round cutting, being German cut round, was so really emulative of what a really, really exquisite blue diamond would look like. So with all that said, this is now set in our fabulous bridge mounting with the carat 67 in diamonds. It's a $79.99 piece. It's been so for like 6 months. We're going to change that tonight. Take a look at it. I would love for one of our callers. I know it's a Thursday night. It's quiet. I know there's a lot happening. I get that. I've been through enough Thursdays now, I know. And especially tonight, expecting this. So this is for like a private moment where it's kind of like for your eyes only here. But now do you see it? Now do you see that stone and go, yeah, that's not typical aqua. And it has a 167 diamond weight. And check this out. I'm going to come in even closer because naturally with a bridge design, you're going to see some of the diamonds and their brilliance showing through the stone. Look at that. Now I feel like sometimes I'm just up here talking to myself. But you know what? Somebody has got to be just oohing and eyeing right now at home. I can just sense it. You got to be looking at this as, okay, March is coming up. Whether you celebrate a birthday that month or not, I mention that because it's the March birthstone. But it does not matter. Tony, you were talking about your birthday coming up. Tony's a March birthday. I don't know if you really do the bridge though, Tony, right? I don't know. I don't know if that might be a little too blingy for Tone. But I know he appreciates the stone. having seen a lot of aquas through the years, have you seen a lot of aquas? I know I have. There are very few that look like this. It's not going to be $79.99. Here's the wild moment. They didn't give me a price. They didn't give me a markdown. It's still $79.99. I'm going to take it upon myself here and make an executive decision here to get this home. Tell me if you like it. I'm asking you sincerely, do you love this stone? If it's not about the price, because a lot of people are doing the yeah, but. Yeah, I like it, but the $8,000. Yeah, but. Don't even think about this. If I made this the biggest deal you've ever seen, would you like it? That's what I'm asking you sincerely tonight. Do you like the stone for what it is, its history, its heritage, its backstory? Do you want the literal best of aqua, the world over? If it's a birthstone or not, if you just love the color blue, we all look good in blue. This is that beautiful sky blue that you usually have to rely on a topaz to give you, not an aqua. $79.99. Watch this. I don't have anyone on the phone lines. I would like for you to give me a call and have faith in, I can't honestly say, I don't know what I'm going to do on this. I don't know how I'm going to price it, but I'm going to price it lower than $79.99 to get it a home, because I feel like I look at this inventory and I know what the night's gone through, and I know we only have 45 minutes left, and I need to move something. So I'm bringing out the literal most important stone we have tonight and putting it up for your consideration on this wheel for you to call me if you just like it. And I'm going to take care of the rest. I promise you that. I will. This is where I'm going to need your help, guys. I can't be doing this on my own here. I'm about to give it away. For how little, I don't know yet. I want to see if there's genuinely somebody. I'd like to give you the first shot and the first right of refusal, as we say. I would like for you to be able to call in and say, that's for me, that's mine, let me try it on. It's got a full carat 67. You realize how much diamond weight that is. There's your double row going underneath. There's 4 rows in total on the sides. That is a gigantic halo of diamonds. We don't have anybody on the phone lines. I will give it away. I really will. But you have to be there, ready to go. You can always hang up. It's all right. I've heard enough of that tonight. That's okay. I'm used to it. It's fine. But you need to be on the phone lines if you want it. And I don't have anybody on the line. So here's what I'll do. And we can always save it for another day. If I've got no audience at all, that's okay too. That's fine. If there's no aquamarine lover tonight, this is a little bit of a Cinderella situation always, right? We got to find the right piece for the right viewer, and I have no way of seeing you guys. So, you know, it's one of those where I'm always just trying to, that's why we love your requests, because it's easier to you to tell us what you want to see instead of me guess up here. But here's what I will do. There's nobody on the phone lines, and that's okay. It might not be an aqua night. We haven't seen an aqua like this ever. I've presented a lot of Sierra Santa Marias, hundreds of them over the years. We've never had one like this. Let me give it a little extra breathing room here. And the mounting is significant. The mounting, just so you know, and I know a lot of you might be knowing this, probably can only go so low because you know this mounting well. This carat 67 diamond mounting does run us here on this show. It is over $4,500. So keep that in mind. Let me just give you this hint. I'm going to take it less than $4,500, and I shouldn't. This is kind of like, again, I wish there was a way to mime the prices tonight, because I should not be advertising these. I mean, I truly, at this point, I wish I spoke sign language or could sign language, because I should not be verbalizing these prices. Tony, do we have to put this up? Oh, yeah, we can't just do off air. I'm not secretive like that. I'm very secretive and very private with my personal life, but I'm very boastful and very proud of our prices here. I'm thinking about that Tanzanite that's great. It's like invisible. It reminds me of like an Etch-a-Sketch when you like created something and then it started to like, you shook it away. This is not 45. That's the mounting price is actually more than that. We're going to take it lower than that for you. Do we have anybody who likes it? Well, I've been up here talking. Anybody kind of intrigued? Thinking about it? It's a maybe. I'll take a maybe. I'll take a maybe. I'll take care of the rest. When I tell you that, something special is about to happen. You need to have this aqua. You will never find a better quality. Now, I don't know if you're going to find a better value. Even on a lesser quality stone, take a look. I'm going to just go ahead and make sure. We can do white, yellow, or rose, by the way. This is, if you ever maybe shied away from aquas because you like yellow gold, get this one in yellow gold. You'll be thrilled with it. But and I wasn't supposed to make this below $79.99. You know what, guys? I just overheard an operator say, I have no idea what she's doing, because they're saying, what's the price? The operators don't know. They have no idea. I don't know. I'm just waiting for somebody to say, sold. That's what I'm waiting for. And if the mounting price is not going to do it, and making that stone free is not going to do it. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. We're not going to do 45. I'm not doing 4,000. I'm not doing 35. Hey, you're already saving a bundle on the mounting by itself. If I got somebody in the biz right now who wants to buy it just to dismantle it, go ahead. It's a deal to do so. But I'd rather get it to somebody who really genuinely loves it with all their heart. You've wanted an aqua, but they've never been up to your standard. They've never been up to par. Take this king stone of the collection and get it for less than 35. I'm going to keep going. And operators, you do me a favor. If you have a caller on the line that says yes, tell me so I don't. Can you imagine if I get low enough and then everybody goes, sold, 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 sold. Well, I can't do that. I can't get you. I'd love to get one for everybody watching tonight. I can't do that. It's not $3,500. Apparently, it's not $3,000. Okay, guys, we got to get real here. At $29.99, that should be gone. I think maybe 30 seconds it would be. Tim's got a call over there. They're like, what is it going to be? He doesn't know. She's got a call over there. She doesn't know. We don't know, but I know this. It's going to be gone. After I've been looking, you don't understand what a personal mission I'm on here. I've been looking at this ring with this price tag of $79.99 for months and months and months and months. And now I've shared with you, we all get it. It's not even $29.99. Now, if you haven't dialed yet, oh, please do. Please start now. You got a shot. Nobody has said sold yet, which is amazing. You've got a chance just like everybody else right now if you dial. If you don't, I can't be so confident. But if you want this, it's not 29, try it. This is one of our bigger diamond weights we do. We have thousands of mountings. We have very few that exceed this in diamond weight. You can have any gold you want. You're going to get it in your size. Go true to size on this one as well. It's not going to be 29. I am shocked I haven't heard sold yet. 28, 27, 26, $25.99. I'm hearing a phone ring. Are you guys hearing it, or am I just, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder, am I just hearing it, or did you hear it too? It's a good sign. It's not $25.99. It's not even $2,500. This is a heck of a deal. It's a heck of a deal. It is the deal. I'm going to go even lower than this. You're not spending $25.99 or $2,500 tonight. Give me a call. Take a look at it. I want to see if we can get this at home. I feel good about it. I think we can. I think we will. And this is how we do it. It's not 25. It's not 24. Yikes, somebody just say sold. Let's not even do 24 or please somebody say sold. I'll still get you a better deal, but you've got to get this one before somebody else does, because you know how people say all the time? It pains me. I've been there, guys. I've missed out on items too. It is painful to miss out on the pieces that you know will never be duplicated. There's always that holdout hope moment. Maybe one day if I hound Lauren, she'll have one day, and I will work on it for you, and I will do my very best to get you what you miss out on. But I'm going to tell you, there's no repeating this stone. There's no bringing this back. This is your moment. It's not even 24 or 23. I'm going to skip over. I like the idea of maybe like 22.22, or how about 21.30? That would be like right there at the price of the stone and then the free diamond mounting. Here's the deal, Jason, before you hang up on anybody else, don't do it anymore, because this is the one to get. Trust me, you're going to get a thank you note and a gift basket in the mail if you help somebody shop this. I'm telling you right now. They're going to say, that Jason helped me get that, and you know what? I'm going to send him something. Like, this is the piece that is that good. I don't know how it looks on your TV, but I know what it looks like in real life. It is a dazzling wow of a stone. It's not $2,100. It's not $2,000. I'm utterly giving the stone away because you are so far below the cost on the mounting. It's silly. It's $1,999, case closed. It is the one you will never regret buying, because you'll never regret when you get the best. Not just good, not just great, not just excellent, the very best, the top of the top, the pinnacle, the very best. That's what we are. And put that in bold red now. I got to see that now. Like, light it up. Light it up. Put exclamation points. I want like cartoon pow wow around it. Like, that is I'm proud of that price, and I just got to move it. So somebody's going to get it, and I hope it's you. Take a look at it. We'll give it 60 seconds. That's how I can do magic here. And this is an utter giveaway. Yell it out if you've got it, because that's all I got. And we got 55 seconds ticking down. And then it's going to be, I hope, gone to a caller tonight who loves an enormous diamond weight. Yes. I love white gold with that piece, undoubtedly, without a shadow of a doubt. I don't even have to hesitate. Get the white gold. Hi, Star. See, now aren't you glad you're with us tonight to witness this? To witness and see this? Now, I will ask you something, and I mean this sincerely. You know how everyone loves to chat and how shows live on forever and ever and ever and ever, amen, online. We don't need to all discuss this any further than tonight. We don't, no, I'm very serious about this actually. We don't need to talk about this. We don't need to publicize this. We don't need to comment on this. We don't need to make it like, you know, for the people that watch like 3 days later and love to stalk the we don't need to talk about this. We don't need to publicize it. We don't need to say anything about it. Just go on your merry way. Own it. Let us send it to you, ship it to you, see, size it for you first, get it to you in your gold color, see what you think, and then you're going to be thrilled. And we don't need to talk about this in terms of comparisons of other aquas and all that. We just need to give it away, and that's what I'm doing. So, hi, Linda. Thank you so much. Linda B., who's watching on YouTube, right? YouTube, thanks so much. Yes, I am. Every single day I try, Linda. Every single day. I try to bring my inner Barbie out every day. Working on becoming Barbie again every day, working towards it a little more. You know what they say, she's got everything, right? Well, we're working on it. So $19.99. Thanks, Linda. Thanks so much for being with us tonight. And is this one gone or here? Gone or here, gone or here, gone or here? Let's find out. Gone? Here. I'm not sure, but we're going to find out. Final 30 seconds. Wow. One more time on the hand. Still verifying? Okay. There she is. Right there. I don't usually assign pronouns to jewelry, but I felt like, I don't know, this one deserves it. It's just, it feels like, yeah, this is the one you name. You know those houses that you see, they're named. They got the big old gate in the front with the big circular driveway, and the house is sitting a mile up on a hill somewhere, and you don't even see the front, and it's guarded by, like, you know, super, you know, private security. All that, PSDs up top, you know what I'm talking about, right? And they all have a name, and the gate out front has a name, and it's like the such and such villa, the such and such mansion, the such and such. This is the piece you name. You have to name this. This is, you got to name it. You've got to get, I mean, it's got a personality. It's got a soul to it. This is something you got to name. It's that beautiful, prominent, important piece, and I can't say enough about it. Okay, let's move on. 35 minutes of the show to go. And what would you like to see tonight? Andy, were you thinking about this aqua? Nobody. Huh? Nobody? What were we thinking about? Anything else we can bring out for request? Getting something from earlier? How are we doing? Nothing? We're all good. Okay. So let's keep on moving. Okay. Let's talk about ruby, since I'm in, you know, full-on giveaway mode. We've got a 2-carat ruby. We also have a little kind of deal on an emerald necklace. So we're going to try to show you a lot of diversity in the show, everything from, you know, different stones of all kinds. We've already had pink beryl. We've now had the blue beryl right here in the aqua. I'm thinking we get to the most probably popular, well-known beryl, which is actually going to be the Colombian emerald. And let me show this to you, because this is pretty, and it's a very affordable way to get a very important stone, because a lot of people will tune out the second they see emerald or hear emerald, because they think, oh, I'm not getting a fine Colombian emerald in my life. This will change everything you ever know about the standard of emeralds, the quality, the pricing, at least that should be on emeralds, and we're still staying in the beryl family here. It's not that kind of thing where you're going, oh, wait a minute, is that something that, you know, I've seen before? Remember, they're all so different. We've got essentially, yes, go ahead, Tim. How's she doing? How's she doing tonight? Good? How wonderful. Hi, Marcy, thank you. Let's just show this. I'm going to prop it up so I know it's not exactly even yet, but I'm going to show you a couple things, because there's a few things we got to zoom back to show you. It's two-tone gold, and let me do that right now. I'm going to zoom back, because there's a couple extras I want you to remember, because I want to get close to that emerald because it's so important, but look at those yellow diamonds there. You've got a yellow diamond on each side, and then we're going to come back in close. Just remember, you've got white gold for the chain, because this does stay as is. So you're going to have 2 tones of gold. You've got white gold for the body of the chain, but then you've got the 2 yellow gold bezels, because those are yellow diamonds. Then if you come in close, you're going to see a double halo around your emerald here that are also yellow and white diamonds. So it's a bright, colorful, lively piece of jewelry, and right down to the glow that that emerald gives, that is so vibrant and clean and just really stunning, isn't it? round two, which is not the standard. It's unusual. It's a 25-point emerald. It's going to be 112-1703, and we are ready. We got only 35 minutes of giveaways more tonight, and then we got to wait all the way to the weekend. So here we are, and don't forget pink diamond necklace, the pink diamond smile necklace. Yes, the necklace I'm wearing, no, it is not my own. It is just something I wanted to let you know and give you a heads up that this is going to be coming up on Saturday morning. So make sure you are with me for that, because I know we've had this. It's been a huge hit in white diamonds. It's coming up. Those are all pink diamonds, and it's coming up on Saturday morning. Remember, it might be afternoon for you. It's morning out here. It's 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. That's when we start our show. So just a reminder, that's the rose and the white gold necklace. We'll take a look at our emerald, which you'll be seeing that on the neckline as well. But this is going to be a 25-point Colombian emerald round, 14 points in yellow diamonds, 30 points in white diamonds. Also, so you get the whole array. It has a lobster claw closure. It has 3 adjustable links built in. So all the things we want and demand and expect in a great necklace are right here. Let me show it on the hand, and then we'll show it on the neckline. Here it is on the hand to start. Give you a look at that squared off style, because yes, we create the double halo that's going to create a square around your round. Then you have the round diamonds that are set within the chain. That's that two-tone gold, and then we'll show it to you on. Here's your adjustability, and that's going to be lobster claw closure, 16, 17, 18 inches in length, so easy to do. It's a really, I mean, you just got 3 simple O-rings there. So you can put it higher or lower, wherever you want it. This is what it looks like from a distance away. Let me show you where, well, 16 is right about there where my pink diamond necklace is. 17, a bit lower than that. 18, right about here. So just keep that in mind, how that adjusts based on what you need for that day, or maybe you just have, maybe you're not going to utilize all the links there, but it's nice to know they're there, especially if you're giving it as a gift, or if you're like myself and you really tailor it for the neckline. I don't have just one length of necklace. I like to layer necklaces when I do wear necklaces. I'll be doing that tomorrow night, and it's just like that beautiful kind of layered effect we see with collars and drops and things like that. And I know I won't be on TV with you tomorrow, not at least on TVON, but I might be on ESPN, but that's another story. That's later. But yes, I'll be on TV regardless tomorrow night, but just not here. But this is going to be our really, really special emerald, yellow diamonds, white diamonds, and same time, 7 o'clock Pacific. That's the only time they're allowing me to be on TV pretty much is 7 p.m. At night at least. That's the only time. Do you know that I've always done night shows at 7 p.m.? Never any other start time. It's always been 7 p.m. 21 years, night shows always start at 7 p.m. My whole world revolves around a 7 p.m. start time. But take a look until, of course, these morning shows, which are great. Then my mornings start at 6 a.m. But there we go. That's going to be a really good look. So how about this one for, you know what, skip over $19.99. I just kind of felt like we needed to round out the barrel family. We had the Morganite, that was auctioned. We had the aqua, that was fabulous. Now we've got the emerald, and no matter what, we're discounting everything. Discounting all of it, everything, tonight. And yet it's not going to be $9.99 either. There's your 50% off deal. I even have a ring to match. There is, if I've got a big emerald lover out there, I got a $249 round. That you don't see every day. That would be the match to the necklace. But before we sell them at $9.99, better deal is upcoming. So make sure you get ready to dial in if you haven't already. It stays as is. There's no sizing needed. It's a necklace. We've added all the classic sizes in for you. So you don't need to worry about nothing. It goes right out to you. Two-tone gold goes with everything. Sizing makes it adjustable. Wear it any neckline. Take a look at it. Not even $9.99, $8.88, $7.77. This is our value of the night on necklaces. And we even had a Mahangi necklace earlier for $3.99. But, you know, smaller scale, all that. This is where you're getting much more than just a little pendant on a chain. It's all attached to the necklace. This is one finished, gorgeous piece. This is special. And it's not going to be $777 either. We're going to make it $699 if I got an emerald lover out there. And then we'll even show you the matching ring, which is so special. So $699, that's it. First and only callers. That's it. That's a really good look. Now, we are in the last call on the show. We have 29 minutes. So if there's anything we can show you again from earlier, anything you're still thinking about, maybe you just need another look at it. Could it be the big Tanzanite we had? Could it be the fabulous, could it be those white zircon earrings? We had those here as well. Anything. Let me know what we can show you in our last 29 minutes, and then maybe we'll even give a little brief moment to really admire the round emerald that we have in the ring to go with this one, or on its own if you want a 2.5 carat round. But all of that in with we got to do it all in 29 minutes. That's the only thing. So We'd love to stay all night. The airtime doesn't let us. But look at this ring, though. What do you think? Now that brought down to a brand new price tonight. Let's make that easy for you. $249 emerald. So we got to show that because that is, you know, for as pristine and bright and clean this stone is, well, we'd expect that more so out of a 25 pointer than a 2.5 carater, right? It's easier to do. It's not easy, but it's easier. Let's show you what can happen when you get that clarity in that same cutting in a round still, and it's $249 in its size. So it's going to be item number 1120-410. And that is a $249 Colombian emerald. So just a huge size. What do emeralds do? Because I know what you're thinking. It looks bigger than that, doesn't it? Especially if you know the proportions of that bridge. It sure does. It looks bigger, but that's what emeralds do. They're less dense, so you're going to get a 5 carat look. If that were another stone, it'd likely be in the 5 carat neighborhood. It's not going to be, wow, this is $11,999 typically. Yeah, I remember that. It's time to move it, though, just like everything. I mean, we can't move the aqua, and we can't move the, I don't know, we got some big Tanzanites here, then maybe we can move an emerald. Just love that we're bouncing around all different types of stones tonight to really give anybody and everybody, whatever you're looking for, that specialty, we've got it. And this one's going to be on its way out in a hurry here. No doubt about it. First caller can take it. It's $39.99 tonight. Simple and easy, just straight on down. To the rock bottom lowest we can offer you tonight, and it's $39.99 instead of $12,000. So that is a major, major value. That's it, $39.99, and somebody is going to own that one here tonight, I hope, because when you see this, this is the most up-close view. I mean, this is like it's a better look than you would get even with your naked eye when we get this up close, but look what it looks like when you get it from a distance away and you see a little bit more. Yeah, that's where, do you see how same ring, same stone, everything just became more pronounced? Everything just glows and lights up even more. Do you see that? That's because when you're up close, the intention for us is always to give you the exact look so you can get to know your stone and well, so you can see every little detail, every nuance, every facet, inclusion. That's important. We want you to know exactly what you're getting, even at a more scrutinizing view than you would ever get in person. Well, this, though, is what it presents to the eye as you're wearing it, as you're a couple feet away from it. Like, you know, when you're looking down at your hand, when others are, you know, standing next to you and see your beautiful ring glowing, that's what they see right there. And for $39.99, gotta go. It went from $12,000, I just took it right down to the rock bottom, like, you know, like an anvil in a cartoon, just dropping out of the sky. It just went right on down, and then just somehow just magically goes through the earth into, like, you know, 300 feet deep. That's kind of what we've done here with that colossal price drop there, from 12 grand to 4, just an exceptional, exceptional stone. And this is where, again, it doesn't matter how it moves or what angle you see it from, it's always lighting up internally and all the way out to the side. So that's a special stone. $39.99 gets it to one caller. Let me know if you like it. Then we've got a really big ruby. It's a 2 carat. Like I said, these were kind of missing during the holidays when usually everyone's looking for them. Look at that ruby, though. What? This is that museum grade material, but so many of you said that museum grade material is not from Burma, and you've taught me that I need Burma if I want the best. You're right. You've learned well. Let's show you Burma. Burma museum material right here, right now, in an utter giveaway. We're going from classic to classic, but this is why. You don't just get to be museum because you're from Burma. You got to be a certain quality, size, clarity, glow, color. That's all. This stone embodies everything. It's item number 112-1905. It's our last call on the show, so if you do have any requests at all, whatsoever, what can we show you tonight? What can we recap? There's a lot of great jewelry we're leaving on the table, so to speak, and we can't do that. There's going to be a lot of busy lines here at the end of this show when everybody's picking up those last moment opportunities. This is your chance to get the first look at our 2 carat from Burma, carat 11 in diamonds in the bridge, white, yellow, or rose gold, you decide. It does not matter. This ruby is, trust me, nobody's looking at the gold when you've got a ruby like that. You're going to see those diamonds reflecting from underneath and all the way around. There's a full carat 11 to complement the ruby, but it's all about this ruby. And a lot of people go, a ruby's a ruby's a ruby's a ruby. They're all the same, right? Far different. This is where I think sometimes as a host who likes to really I like to illustrate, but visuals are easier. Describing, I do my very, very best to try and describe everything to you in the best most comprehensive way possible to make sure that these are important pieces of jewelry. I don't want to leave you with questions. I want to explain everything, but I got to tell you, I think this would be a prime example where it'd really help out if we had different rubies from different sources. If I had a Vietnamese ruby, if I had a Mozambique ruby, a Thai ruby, if we had different rubies, you would see the difference. By virtue of the fact I only show you Burma here, we're used to seeing the best. But still, this stone is amazing quality. And that's because most stones don't look like this. They're either too orange, too brown, too purple. This is a blue-red that is completely glowing. And I know, $19,999. I just got to abandon prices here and got to make jewelry move. We got to move it and fast. So if you want a deal, you're in the right place, because we're getting more desperate as the minutes go by to move a lot of extra jewelry tonight, whether it's something you've seen or I'm just going to continue to show you new. And this is exciting. And you're not even spending $99.99 tonight. So it just couldn't get easier, or could it? Bridge mounting, classic setting, beautiful, no need to size up, finished on the inside all the way through. That's the ruby to own. And if you think they all look like that, oh, I wish they did. Trust me, rubies would be a lot more even popular worldwide if they all looked like that. But a lot of times, they're just opaque. They're just brown burgundy stones sitting there that might as well be a brown agate. That's usually what they look more like than this. And to get one of this utmost quality for less than even $5,000, we've taken 75% off the price tag at this point. You're not paying even $5,000 for this ring. And this is where we've come to this point here tonight. 22 minutes, a miracle to happen. We need to move a piece. This is the one I'd like to go. If we still have the aqua and the emerald necklace, fine. Let's find out if we have a ruby lover within our midst tonight, because if we do, this is the one to own. And you have my wholehearted recommendation here that not only are you getting a great stone, you're getting a great price tag. And I know great is what we expect here, so let's even go greater than $49.99. Great price tag right there. Truly it is. These are $20,000 a carat when you find them. Burma rubies are different. They've been under sanction for the better part of 2 decades. They're 20 grand a carat when you trade them back and forth. When they come into the wholesale marketplace, when they're at the trade shows, 20,000 a carat. I can do that math, that's 40 grand. We're a fraction of that. Diamonds, gold, setting it, beautifully done. Change it to white or change it to rose if you want to. But it's not going to be $49. It's not $39.99. Skip it. We'll go even lower. We're not going to do even $35. I could barely, like, every bit of 21 years of experience doing this every day for hours and hours and hours is telling me not to say that price tag, because my brain immediately registers what that piece is and knows that $3,500 should not come out of my mouth. It's happened, and we're not stopping there. This is real. I literally, did you see me stutter? I was like, I can't say it. I know better. It can't go that low. You can't get quality like this for that price. But you can tonight, because we got to move something. And I'd like it to be this ruby, because I know that when you get it at home, you're going to be amazed. It's pure wonderment of ruby here. This is the one to own. It's not going to be $35, $34, $33, $32, $31.99. This is now, we're getting to the point where, are you paying for the ruby at all? Because the mounting is more. So get it for the mounting. Get the ruby for free, and it's a 2 carat out of Burma. The whole trick with Burmese is being chromium rich as they are. They don't get into big sizes very often. It's why you pay so dearly when they are. And now it's not 31. And now it's not $3,099. And it's the end of the show, and it's got to go, and it's $2,999 only. Jess, would you be able to look up an item number for me, since I don't have a computer up here? It's 1111370. And if you can tell me what that is, everyone thinks I have, I should have all the item numbers memorized. I should, but I don't. And so I'm going to see if we have that available still. Pamela was asking about that, and I don't know what it is. Oh, okay. Thank you. We're going to check for you, Pamela. I just got your email, so let me check on that for you, and I'll get back to you. We're checking now. We'll have an update on that for you. Let me try this on again, and then we'll see who's got it. White, yellow, or rose. Look at the clarity of that stone. Yes. Tim, are you verifying on this one or something else? Okay, so let me know if you have any final requests here for the last 18 minutes. Down to it. We'd love to bring something out and show it to you again. Oh, I'm sorry, Pamela. That ring is sold. I'm sorry about that. It's gone. Okay. I kid you not, I was wearing almost the same coat today. For a minute I thought, did I leave my coat here? Except mine's longer. It's almost the same coat. That's how cold. We're breaking out the faux furs when it's like dips below 60 degrees here in Southern California. I was wearing almost the identical coat and I was still frozen. All right, so here we go. Ruby necklace. Who's this for? Lynn, we've got 112-1795. I'm not sure if she's looking for a ruby necklace or this ruby necklace, but it's a 70-point oval. And let me show it to you here because it's also going to look really good. I don't know if she's considering the ring, but look at this necklace. And for anybody who is considering the ring, could we offer you a necklace to go with it? Because this is our East-West set 70-point oval ruby. The graphics are up now. I don't want you to forget about the ruby that's in the ring there, but I just want to show you how beautiful they pair together. It's 32 points in diamond weight. It says pendant, but it's a full necklace. It's adjustable. It's got the halo. Let's take a look at it on the hand, then on the neckline. And it does have one diamond. They're going to do one single diamond bezel set. That's going to be on your real life right, okay? It's, I know on camera left, it's on your right side of your neckline when you wear it. And here's the lobster claw and the 3 different lengths in the closure. So you've got 16, 17, and 18. And you can also choose your gold here. And just the same way you can with the ruby ring. And what I'll do is show them together because I might as well. Let me go ahead and grab that, put that on for you, because this is what I want you to see. If it's possible, think about the matching set we have here with the ring and the necklace. One being north to south set and the ring, the necklace being east to west. I'm going to take it to the neckline next for you. It's got a full diamond cut chain link design. Here's what it looks like. Of course, pink diamonds coming up on Saturday, so join me if you like that necklace I'm wearing up here. And then you'll see it gets caught up in all my collars and cords back there and everything else. So it sits perfectly even. But look at how beautiful this ruby is. And there's the ring, which is still verifying. So if you want the ring, the necklace, one or the other, you can get them both, get them just one or the other. It's up to you, but let's make this necklace really affordable for you as I show it to you here up close. And let's make it, oh, you know what, make it $9.99. Wow, first caller, let's do it, $9.99 on the necklace. And this would be, look at all the diamond cutting to the chain itself. See, that is why we talk about and boast about diamond cutting. Look what it does, like little star effects that you've added, but again, all coming off the diamond cutting of the gold. There's your pave. I do want to show you, it's a beautiful, you can see it's a separation a bit from the center stone out to the pave on the outside. Here's your great adjustability there. There's the lobster claw and 3 different lengths to choose from, and then your east-west set still aglow with the blues and the reds, which is trademark Burma. So, and it's just, it's a light 1 carat essentially. I mean, this has all the dimension of a 1 carat, but just a little bit lighter in its actual carat weight. And it's $9.99. So Lynn or anybody else who's looking for something and not just a pendant, but a full necklace, here it is. And then let me remind you, as I said that there, I'm just going, I need 2 hands to take off that ring. And then here's the ring, which still want you to consider here the ring that goes certainly with it. I mean, one or the other, mix and match, or if you're just already set with the ring, maybe you got a ruby ring from us years ago and you're ready for the matching necklace and Valentine's Day is a-coming and you're ready for those reds, but it's the thing. People think, oh, I'll wear it on 4th of July and I'll wear it on Christmas and I'll wear it on Valentine's Day. No, it's the red color that we love. It's confidence, it's attraction, it's love, it's life, it's all these different reasons, and it goes with everything. The same way a beautiful pink does, a great red does as well. You just pick your luxury, right? If your luxury is in pinks, we've had spinels for you and Mahangis. We've had gorgeous Morganite tonight. We've had a lot of the great pinks. Now we're getting to the reds, which we rarely see. So the necklace is only $9.99. The ring is $29.99. Please let me know what you'd like from the selection. The potential set is what that is. And then, of course, you're changing the gold. So even if everything's all in yellow and you're going, nope, I just want it in white gold or rose gold, we can do that for you. No problem at all. Don't forget, my favorite Tanzanite all time is here. Our 16 karat 14 emerald cut, blue wing black D, down to a new price tag. Reds, speaking of reds, that's not all. Purples, blues, and reds internally. Flashes of red that are unlike anything other. when it's an emerald cut, and Mother Nature did it so right. You've got big trillions on the sides. Look at that piece. That's the 1614 emerald cut, and it's a slightly more elongated emerald cut than most, because you see, it's got quite the length to it. And it's 53 points just among 2 diamonds. There's 1 trillion, there's the other trillion. A little wave design of gold through the basket work. I'm going to show it to you on the hand. It's going to be that $19,999 original has gone away. And oh, is it a different price here tonight? This is the very first caller situation. Thought end of the show is near. Let's give it another look here in case you weren't with me in hour number 1 when we showed it. It's down to $79.99 for truly our most spectacular best. Did we have anybody loving the ruby necklace? Oh, good. That's so nice to hear. So this one, $79.99, and just ready to be the proudest piece of Tanzanite you ever do own right there. Gorgeous. And believe it or not, everything you see about it only gets more amplified and better in person, and that's what we live for. So get ready to be wowed and impressed. I would definitely be like, brace yourself and sit down when you open that box, because you are going to be overwhelmed by the saturated colors and neons that you have there. And for $79.99, what a deal. You know as well as I do, you can't look at many emerald cuts, especially this size, and get that amount of red all the way through it like you're seeing there. Check on the rubies, check on the, Tanzanite pendant we had earlier. And did anybody ever get that 1140 oval? Because that was our really good per carat. We had a Tanzanite earlier, I have to say it. It was $350 a carat. It was 11 carats 40 in size. It had huge diamonds around it. $350 a carat. Where are you going to see that? I applaud those people out there, you know the other people. If they sell it for $550 a carat, I applaud them. That's a great deal. Is it as good as ours? No. Is it as good a deal as ours? No. But it's a great deal. You have to, right? Give them their flowers. They deserve it. $500 a carat is a great deal on a Tanzanite. We just do better. Yeah. Emerald necklace again. You got it. Emerald necklace. We'll show it all the ways. Up close, on the neckline, on the hand, measure it, all the good things. Item number 112-1703 coming up again here. And this is, here's your close-up on the emerald. Move that aside so there's no distractions. And here is the emerald. Now, this is going to be the emerald with yellow and white diamonds around it. There are yellow diamonds set, bezel set on either side. This is not like the ruby. Remember the ruby had 1? This has 2 diamonds. So 2 yellows right there and right there, about 1.5 inches away from the centerpiece. Beautiful round emerald at 25 points, 14 points in your yellow diamonds and 30 points in the white diamonds. And that's going to be all adjustable. Here's your lobster claw closure, 16, 17, 18 inches in length and ready to go. For anybody who'd like it, we got it down to $6.99 as well. So you got a major value. That's a full necklace. I mean, think about it. If that were just a pendant, how great would that be? The fact it's attached to everything you need to wear it, and that you can't, there was a day many, many years ago where gold chains didn't mean much. It wasn't going to be a huge investment to get a solid gold chain. That's 25, 30 years ago. You know, before I was even in the business, right? I was a kid, I was in high school, I was in elementary school. I remember shopping in the jewelry district with my mom. She was into jewelry well before I ever dreamed of ever selling anything in my life. It was not the goal I set out to do. Didn't think I had sales in my blood, and I don't think I do. I'm just a journalist who came on TV to do TV sports reporting and ended up here. And 21 years later, I'm still doing it because it combines the 2 things I love, which are shopping and live television, and it just happens to be for something that most people never get to own, like jewelry. But I got to tell you, back in the day, and the reason I bring it up, when I was back in the jewelry, like the wholesale district many, many, many years ago, like as a kid, I remember gold chains. My mom and I were talking about this the other day. We were reminiscing about it. Back in the day, gold chains, you could get a gold chain for like $200 back in those days. Those days are gone. We're talking about the 80s, the 90s, you know, different eras where you and I were probably still, we were just like shopping for jewelry, and we remember those days. Gold changes, the gold market changes, the gold world changes, and this is why I make a big deal that this is not just a throwaway chain that we've added. This means a lot today because a chain, basic chains go for $600. This has the yellow diamonds set within it. It's $6.99, and you're getting really the main event is the emerald with the double halo and the diamonds. Does that help them out there, Jason? Does that give them a better idea, answer their questions? Oh, good. So $6.99 if you'd like that one. And then let's carry on. We've got something I haven't shown you yet, is this really wild cashmere. And when cashmeres, and I know there aren't many, and we had a star sapphire yesterday, a star, it was this color actually, it was a purpley red. This actually is cashmere. And it means it's a cashmere sapphire from the actual cashmere mine. It's not just the color of a cashmere. It is the cashmere old world mine material. It's 112-2817. It's in this great kind of like stardust looking mounting with diamonds embedded into the gold that's whiter. You've got a surface that's smooth and shiny, and then you've got the diamond set in it. And that's going to be a 115 on that individual center cashmere that has a really beautiful rich purple color. It's also 53 points in diamonds as well. And they're all, like I said, different sizes, but all round brilliance, set within the gold. So that's called burnishing. Basically, it creates a smooth surface around the top. And then you have that beautiful carat 15. It's, they're actually calling it a cushion cut. You would never, I'm glad they did, because you would never be able to tell by looking at it. It looks like an oval. That's because any slight subtle corner there is tucked under those prongs. So a carat 15, 53 points in diamonds. You choose white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. That's flexible. What's not is the stone. We have very few cashmere sapphires at all. One more thing, it's also unheated. That for any sapphire, I don't care where it's from, any sapphire to get unheated material, all natural, really, really rare. Take a look at the inside of this ring. I know you love to see the inside and how these are finished so well so that it's going to be comfortable on the hand. You're looking at one of the rarest sapphires I can bring. A $16,999 should be. Let's take it lower because we're at the end of the show. And again, only about now 7 minutes. So I know we're going to be rushed with requests here. Get them in. We'll help you out. We'll show you anything else you want to see before we go. But you do not have to pay $16,999 for this cashmere. Unheated as well. It's a purple pink color. It's got a little chromium. It's got a little vanadium. Like, think of it like a recipe you would make in a kitchen when you're putting wonderful ingredients together to make something really harmonized. That's what Mother Nature did, and no help from man. No help from the miner. No help from anybody. It just is pure and natural color. It's not $69.99. Let me try it on real quick because I know we're going to run out of time here. Want to make sure somebody sees this on and is ready to pounce because it's going to be a heck of a deal. And it's not $69.59, $49, even $39.99. Look at the colors sing there. How open the color is, how lively it is, how it's completely transparent, which usually you need to have some heating to help a sapphire out. This didn't need it. Just didn't need it. It's right. It just is. Mother Nature did everything and more than we could ever expect. Any heating would be superfluous. It's not $39. It's not $29.99. My goodness, I don't think I've ever had a giveaway. And it's a carat 15. That's not a small stone for any sapphire, let alone from this mine that hasn't been mined in over 100 years. I'm blowing it out $19.99 first caller in any gold you want. I am almost inclined to recommend yellow gold on that one just because there'd be such a richness about that. But again, we went with the white diamond match to the white gold there, but if you want yellow or rose, go for it. Tim, what were you picking up over there? Is there anything you need to see before we go? Oh, good. Brand new register tonight? Wonderful. Wonderful. Did we already acknowledge them? Did we acknowledge them already in the show? Did we already say thank you to them and acknowledge who it is? Oh, they haven't shopped yet. Oh, okay. They're just calling. All right. So good. Well, potential new register. One day there'll be a new shopper, and then we'll say, hi, welcome. But this is $19.99 first caller. I better get ready for something else because you know what? This one's going to go. And I have a blue zircon to show you. A necklace. You haven't seen it all night long. Brand new. Who's got this one? We're going to find out. You've got it. Congratulations. Thank you. And then here we go with the blue zircon necklace. I'll show this real quick up close. Whoa. Look at that blue zircon. Turquoisey, like a Paraiba swimming pool, Caribbean blue. I love it. It's item number 1122820. $413 on the zircon. Is it a round? Is it a cushion? It's kind of right in the middle. It's got a roundish cushion, kind of square shape to it. And it's $413 with a diamond weight of 64 points. Now, there are also diamonds in this chain. Wow, here we go again. Bezel set diamonds on either side. Let's show it against the hand so you get the size perspective here. It's in the white gold. You can change it. Even on this necklace, we'll convert everything over to yellow gold if you'd like, or rose gold if you'd like, but it's one only, and let's keep discounting at the end of the night on pieces you have yet to see until now, and this is not going to be $44.99. Good zircons like this, They're like a beautiful, beautiful, bright teal blue. They're stunning. It's like electric blue. And you have double refraction playing with that color to make it just a wow. And let's go ahead and just get you a quick measure and then try it on the neckline for you. And then we're going to be seeing it out the door. Call me early because I'm not sticking with that $44.99 price, I can tell you that. About 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. Remember, it's a square, but it's set on its side. So it's always going to stay because this is a beautiful piece on the chain, so it stays just as it is. It's not a pendant you're going to detach. It's all one finished piece for your neckline. This is crazy good. $1,499 instead. I got $3,000 to save you on one gorgeous necklace right here, right now. It just went from $44.99 to $14.99 instead. Now that's how we do zircon right. And that is one only. I recommend this in the white gold. I think it's beautiful that way with the crisp, bright blues you have. Let's take a look at it on the hand yet again, and we'll see who's got it. And hopefully we'll have time for another item or two with just our last 3 minutes ticking down. This is your time. And don't forget, $14.99 makes that one major opportunity there for a $413. Not a lot of big zircons get down that low, no matter how they're set. This one, of course, being in the full necklace with those couple of extra diamonds. They're about an inch or so away from the left and the right side, right off center. And we've got 2.5 minutes left. Let me know if there's anything you want to inquire about. We're here for a few minutes after we go off the air. So even though the show goes off the air in 2:23, it's going to be, of course, we're staying with our phone lines open for the next few minutes after that. And then we'll help you out with anything else you're thinking about purchasing or picking up. It's the time to do it. Can we check 111-8528 and see if that's available too? Pam wanted to see if that's available as well. So I don't know what that is, but we're going to find out for you, Pam. I'll try to let you know within the next 2 minutes what 8528 is, and we'll see if it's still available for you, let you know. But we have our final 2 minutes. Thanks again for joining me tonight. Don't forget, we're not back on television tomorrow night. We're online only. Joyce will be with you, so be sure and join her at 5 o'clock Pacific time. That's 8 p.m. Central time on any of our online streaming venues. You can check her out there and watch 3 hours of fabulous jewelry for your Friday. And what's that? Oh, the birds. Is it available? It is available. So Pam, if you want to call in, I don't know if I'm going to have time to show it to you, but we could always pull it for you tomorrow if you're watching online. Joyce can show it to you, or I can show it to you Saturday. We're all back on TV and online tomorrow, rather on Saturday and Sunday. So 10 a.m. Don't forget the pink diamond smile necklace is coming up on Saturday, and it's only on Saturday because it's limited. So it's going to be very limited. So I just want to make sure you know not to miss that pink diamond smile necklace at all. It's Saturday morning. That's at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central time, and 1 p.m. Eastern. That's when we will debut and offer probably a one and done on that pink diamond smile necklace because it is a limited edition. So we'll see that on Saturday. It'll be affordable, I promise. So that's going to be coming up in a great, maybe even a great Valentine's Day gift opportunity. So last call on the zircon. Let me show it one more time up close if I can. We've got a few seconds left. Like I said, a couple of pieces still remaining from the show. Like I know what stands out in my mind is the 16 karat Tanzanite emerald cut. And yes, Pamela, again, to remind you, if you want to call in and purchase it and don't need to see it, it's available. If it was the bird necklace you're speaking of with the Aqua Pearl, we actually do have that. It's still available. You can call in and jot that phone number down. We'll be here for a few minutes answering your calls after we go off the air in about 25 seconds. So whether you want the zircon necklace or Pam, if you'd like that bird necklace you inquired about or anything else you saw tonight during the 3 hours, don't let it pass you by. Waiting till the next day often means disappointment, so make sure you get your pieces you love tonight. Thanks again for being with me tonight. I hope you had a great time. Thanks for shopping. Welcome to our new registers. Join Joyce tomorrow, 5 o'clock. I'll see you guys on Saturday and Sunday mornings, and have a great rest of your week. We'll see you tomorrow.